a computer.
Do we? Okay. If you say so. Let me message the stream out to people, and I can do my intro. Cog fights.
Oh, before we begin, just so you know, I might have to step out during the stream.
Let's go.
Okay.
This is week 8. So, copy. Now I want to do my weekly. Dark Heresy stream. And order Discordia, general. And it's saying 7. Oh well, whatever.
Yeah.
Hello and welcome to my weekly Dark Heresy stream. Dark Heresy 2nd edition stream of... Oh my gosh, I gotta remember now. Burning Systems Suicide Cell. I am Deadlight, the GM. Joined with me is a bunch of people who I've accidentally minimised. On a quick start, joining with me is Grey.
Hello.
Playing Killian. Mittens.
Hello.
Playing... Are you still playing Forest?
Yep.
Cool. Harrison.
Hi, everybody.
Playing Sixes, the defunct tech priest. I have someone new. Say hello.
Hey, hey.
That is Raz playing Cade. Cade.
Cadia.
I can't read. Yeah, he's playing the planet of Cadia. He's going to spend the entire time in the warp. I am joined by Spartan.
Yo.
He was playing Blorg. I am joined by Theodore. Thank you for being silent, Theodore.
Oh, can you not hear me now?
Oh, we can hear you now. You just didn't say anything.
I did. God damn it. I hate this internet.
Yeah.
Playing Leroy, and I'm joined by Serene.
Who is playing Zero. Yay!
Who's playing a giant bat,
Batman!
aka Batman. I'm gonna get rid of that character sheet now.
If Batman was part Joker, yes.
Save. Why is people...
Hmm?
What? By the way, so lesson load on rules and settings video.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I already do that.
Well, I was just getting the message. It was like, there's so many people in this Roll20 game. I was like, okay, well, just FYI, you guys should probably disable that since we don't use it.
Yeah, set it to names only as well, because then it doesn't take up half the screen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if anyone didn't read that, do you want me to just, like, say it right now?
No, they can sit in chats. If they can't, they're just incapable of reading, so I don't know how they managed to get here. So yeah, last time, Sixes fell over apparently. Last time, the party murdered the murder servitor, that was Maros. Sixes got stabbed by a murder servitor as well.
That's the same murder servitor, even.
Yeah, it went straight through his guts, so that's always fun. Spartan's now doing voices in chat. Voices, faces. You pretty much wrapped up the Karamana stuff. You worked out that the Magos was making probably a soon-to-be classed heretical device that allowed the cloning of an individual's mind. And therefore acquired it for the Inquisition before the Adeptus Mechanicus could tell you that it's heretical.
Hey, I'm okay with Heresy.
So yeah.
Ash you.
So yeah.
Arabat.
You start in the manor. It's probably been about a day or two. Sixes has been stapled back together as best Arix can do. She's knowledgeable, but she's not like a Magos or anything in doctrine.
He also replaced his fleshy bits, so he's fine.
Wait, did you get cybernetic replacement for it?
I got gastrobionics. Good lord.
You didn't tell me that.
Oh, sorry about that.
Because I'm also using these cybernetic recovery rules.
Yes.
Which is why I'm a bit annoyed you didn't tell me about that.
sorry, it'll take me at least the amount of time it'll take to recover from the cybernetics to recover from the critical damage, though.
Oh, fair enough.
Mhm.
So yeah, yeah. So it's probably been about a week then, as Sixes needs to recover, and you have things to wrap up, such as, which we won't be doing in this. We'll be doing Gravel Manor, because I don't think it justifies screen time as such. It's still fun, but I don't think it justifies everyone being there if they don't want to.
Yeah.
Which is things like wrapping up Kara's Manor and getting the gun deal, as well as getting money from the gunrunners.
Davis accounts. Yeah.
Yeah, the accounts of the gunrunners.
Quick question: if this
Do
is
we
a
get
week
the
later-
money?
You can't get the money now because you haven't roleplayed it.
Get the money.
No, I'm saying if we do, does that manifest itself in-game as an influence gain?
Yes.
877 cash now.
Yes.
Could,
But
could you blog imposters stop making faces in chat?
It's actually not me. Someone else is doing it.
I know exactly who's doing it.
That's why I was saying blog imposter.
I just
Okay,
have
that last
to point
one-
it out. I just have to point it out. It's not me.
That
Anyway,
last one wasn't actually me. I would like to say, though.
Yeah, no, that was me because I was trying to talk, and then Theodore was just like, I'm like, God damn it, Theodore.
What
You
we
love
can
me.
Question: if this is a week, how many tech use tests can I make to just put my damn Ripper gun back together so that I can have it for the session?
you can make, what did I say, 3 hours per test? So you could make, like, 4 a day.
Do you want me to just keep rolling till I pass, or can I just say I passed? I mean, I only need like 6 degrees of success.
Yeah.
You might, you
And
might
if
fail
I'm
and break
rolling,
it.
if I'm rolling like 25 tests, eventually I'm gonna get it.
Or you'll fail and break it irrevocably.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is actually true.
That too.
So, yes, I
I'm
do
just
want
asking.
you to
Do you want me to just keep rolling until I
roll.
either break it or
Yeah,
fix
you can
it?
just,
Yeah.
just keep rolling, just
Keep rolling until you get the number of degrees of success you need, or a number equal to the degrees of failure.
Do I get any bonuses for using the like workbench and stuff in the manor?
no, because it's not actually upgraded at all.
Yeah, we haven't done that bit yet.
Yeah, like, a lot of facilities in the manor are just, they are there, and you are allowed to do these
I can
tests.
still get assists though, right? Like Frank has a take in tech use, so if Frank assists me, I get a bonus for Frank assisting.
Frank kind of needs to still be guarding.
I thought it was armor, trade
Like,
armor.
he
because
can
the
leave
tech
his
is
post
done.
on occasion, but he can't, like, just, become a throne agent at the moment.
Coming soon.
That's fine.
Could he buy Frank's position with influence at some point in the future?
You could get magnetic,
Influence
which,
to get him to accompany him.
as I said, you could get magnetic, which is what I know one character has. Dio's got magnetic, which basically allows you to have a NPC which counts as a starter throne. That makes sense.
Acolyte.
Acolyte,
Like
yeah.
a comrade.
Mhm. They are a fully fledged PC in a sense. But yeah,
I might have to get that.
I might tweak that as well for things like fate points and such.
Hmm.
I cannot.
They can't gain any XP.
No, I might tweak it so they might gain XP really slowly,
Alright, okay.
like a cohort in.
I don't know what's up with my
SOF
character.
RP.
Yeah, that's something we will sort out between sessions because that's just
Yeah.
silly.
I don't know what's up with my character sheet, but I can't roll anything. Like anytime I roll something, I get like a red error message and it says no attribute was found for @Blor strong, and then it like lists off an absolute assload of trades.
I can roll.
Yeah.
No, I'll disconnect and reconnect. I can't roll it for some reason.
Yeah. Try that.
Yeah, I can roll. Wow, my flat agility test for stealth is 57. That's great.
Okay, so Spartan's managed to break his character sheet
Apparently.
because
We're free.
those. I just
so-
everyone stop rolling.
Yeah.
Spartan, who's dropping money? Stop it, please, because that's coming through really loud.
Sorry.
Goddamn dear. Spartan, you're gonna hate me for this, but your character sheet is broken, and I don't know why.
How is it
I noticed
broken?
it too.
Yeah, because it's saying literally, like, if I
Yeah, I
click-
just
Oh,
logged
wow.
back and I still get the no attribute thing.
Right. I'm going to make a character sheet for you. And you're going to have to silently copy everything over.
Damn it.
Because, for whatever reason, your character sheet no longer allows you to roll anything. Because you see those rolls? Those should not be minus 20 each.
Hooray! I have a broken character sheet.
That's fun.
We are voting on a 0.
Yeah, it's saying everything is at 0, even if it's got a tick in it.
Weird.
Who's doing those rolls? Like, can people stop rolling for a second? Because I'm trying to, like, fix this.
Sorry.
Okay, dear, you've lost the right to have that character sheet now.
No! I'll rename it.
Good. Because you keep doing it, I will remove it from you.
Alright, I will spend the next hour silently transferring everything, because there's a lot of shit in my character sheet.
Have fun.
You can
So yeah,
just transfer the important things first.
Everything is important.
I don't think your essay of background is that important to
It
like,
is
playing
very
the session.
important.
To playing the session, I don't think it's that important.
His spirit.
Moving on, I think.
Oh, moving on. Wow, this is a great start to a session. 15 minutes and all you've
Haven't
achieved.
even started, and character sheets are already broken.
Yeah.
This is why we don't allow the Ogrin to have character sheets.
This is why we don't allow Ogrins anymore.
Can I make this?
I think that is meme worthy.
I don't allow Ogrins to have character sheets. Can we make the character sheet Ogrin proof, please? Can somebody go over to Order Discord and request that they make the Roll20 Ogrin proof?
Yeah.
Hey, I
Any-
have improved dexterity, alright? Like, I'm supposed to be not considered Ogren.
You got improved dexterity, and then you broke the character sheet the next session.
Improved dexterity caused them to break. They're like, this is impossible. Ogrins can't have this.
Yes. Right. So I believe you wanted to go to the load grade hospital.
Mhm.
And that was what the vote showed me as well. Anyway. And also somebody who decided to vote 0 because they're a Muppet and can't vote.
I voted
The
twice.
ineptitude of this party never ceases to amaze me.
Hey, I voted twice, once for myself.
Okay.
Yourself wasn't an option.
Yeah.
I am
I
now.
didn't vote, but can you put my vote in for whichever one will tie it up and slow things down?
No, because I can't even find it anymore, so tough.
So, the vote was going after the mystery package.
Mhm.
Oh, I like the
Back on.
mystery package.
Yes.
Mhm.
So yeah, you go off to So yeah, you all go to the load grade hospital. Do you take the Chimera or do you walk?
Chimera.
I have to go with the party gear.
Chimera.
Okay, you take the Chimera.
Who can drive, by the way?
Blork
It's
has
surface. I have operate surface, so
You
yeah.
actually have.
Yeah.
Okay, the Ogren's driving. God damn it.
Are
No,
you sure you want to do that? Because I have 47 agility and operate surface, so...
Okay, maybe the other
This
app.
thing, I do have operate surface if he somehow can't drive.
No, Theodore's been driving since the start.
Yeah, the other.
Last time,
The other
last time he
zombie app
drove us
you
in the
can
middle
drive,
of
it's
fucking
fine.
nowhere.
Yeah, also saved us with a deceive test. You're welcome.
You also ran over 7 cops.
Yeah.
That intentionally, so that's not a bad thing.
That was intentional, you were fully aware they were there.
How can you accidentally run over several people?
We're gonna
Yeah.
jump
Closing your
out of the way.
eyes.
I wasn't
Tell me
expecting
after
them
the
to lack
session.
that much agility.
They failed. They all failed horribly on their dodge test. They were all like 90.
In
Anyway,
the other game, I tried running people over with a tank, so...
pretty sure you did manage to run someone over with a tank.
Yeah. But not the one I wanted.
No, that was true.
Anyways.
Yes. Anyway, moving on. So yeah, you roll up. You. My gosh, what?
Oh my god.
What?
What? Why would someone do this?
What is
Okay,
even...
this is now. This leads me now to me there. Now wires are
This
literally.
is tech heresy.
What?
Who needs
What is-
Straight... This is straight up tech heresy.
Who needs
What is
cable
happening?
tie?
Look in the Apocrypha channel.
Someone improvised a cable tie by ripping open the plastic protecting on an Ethernet cable and wrapped it around the other wires.
I agree
That's
with
not-
this.
That's not going to end poorly.
No.
I agree with this.
So, you drive up. Can you all give me awareness assists?
Yes.
I cannot.
Is this for hearing or seeing?
Seeing.
Damn.
My grapple hook has both a Vox and an Auspex. Can it be flying above Chimera along with us?
You got a grapple hook.
A grapple kite.
A grapple kite. Yeah. No, it can fly alongside.
1 degree of success.
And... Blop, blop, blop. 3 from me.
I forgot
Someone
to use
just-
my
No,
ult.
please
my
awareness.
broken-
Who is no, please awareness?
No,
Did
please
you
is,
raise
I
it
think...
to
Oh, that's Harrison.
Yeah, that's right.
Would the GM please roll my broken character sheet while I'm still fixing my new one?
A grapple kite
The
is-
GM cannot roll your character sheet because I'll just roll a minus 20.
Damn it.
What is your perception? 37.
The grapple kite has,
No,
I
you-
think,
blow
50
notice nothing because
perception.
Grapple kite has awareness plus 10 and an Auspex and 40 base perception.
Yeah, that's true, but it can't speak, so it doesn't really matter if it notices anything. Also, you don't have the cybernetic that allows you to see through its eyes.
Only to the Vox, or okay. Alright, never mind. Well, I succeeded the test, so that was...
Yeah. Those of you who succeed in the test, you notice two things. One, this is kind of a crappy part of town.
Perfect.
So you rocking up in a Chimera already stands out. Chimeras do not go to the crappy part of town. As someone demonically screeches for a second. The other thing you notice is this hospital probably was on the surface originally, because it's at a slight tilt. It looks quite nice. Well, it sort of looks nice. You can definitely see the grandeur of the hospital. At one point, it was definitely an upper class, serve the best of the best. However, now it's run down somewhat. Anything that looks valuable has already been nicked. Anything that was gold painted is now flaking quite badly. A number of signs being replaced. It still has windows, but they do look a bit on the grimy side. The A&E section has been spray painted over with someone writing deliveries on top of it. There is a single ambulance, but it is a burnt out husk. There are people coming back and forth, they're going in and out. So yeah.
My kind of place. Zero smiles at being in the bad part of town. That's what he's used to.
Well,
Zero will get out first.
we better make sure to lock the camera, so it's still there when we come back.
Yeah, put 2 locks on it. If I know the people in this part of town, I'd put 2, maybe 3.
Yeah.
Come back, they've put all the tracks on bricks and stolen tracks.
Yeah,
Yeah,
something like that.
I'd be very careful about leaving this thing in the open.
Mm.
So yeah, does anyone go in?
Oh, I'll go take a look. Also, my sniper rifle is folded, and it's under my robes.
Okay.
Same for
You
my
can do
stub
that?
SMG.
Okay. You go inside. There's an A&E. It's, as I said, it's like the outside. It looks nice. You can definitely see the nicest it once was, but it's kind of gone a bit grimy and a bit, ill-kept now. There is a reception desk. There are several servitors working at them, processing patient, sort of allowing people to come up.
Zero smiles. It's all up to you, buddy. Taps whoever came with them.
But what exactly are we looking for again? Just a mystery package?
Yes, you are looking for a mystery package. It had some very odd requirements. Although if none of you can remember, I'm not going to remind you.
I wasn't here for that, so.
Okay, so before I walk up to the people, I kind of vox everybody via the microbeads. So, what exactly are we looking for here?
If I remember it correctly, it was some sort of high-tech crate, like a probably even a stasis box. I'm not quite sure, but it was something like that. Some high security crate, if not stasis box, and it was addressed at Lord Versven, I guess. Was
That bit you're not sure of.
Yeah.
Raz's mystery. Oh, apparently
That's
Raz
all
is
we have to go on.
Zero shrugs. He's still like tweaking the volume on the.
I think that it's at this hospital.
You are certain it's at this hospital. This is not only the place which the first ganger you Sixes murdered. He had a mental image of this place, but it's also the address one of the gangers gave you. I believe it was Marek that gave you this address.
Okay. And Dassos was the name of their boss, right?
That is correct.
I turned to Zero then, and I'm like, alright, so the thing we're looking for is like some kind of high-tech crate. It's super vague. They don't really know exactly. Could be a stasis box. Big fancy box.
Yeah.
I would recommend we just pretend to be Dassos' guys, and maybe after casing the place a little bit, ask to retrieve what they will assume to be our own merchandise.
Zero's gonna look over at him like, and how long ago did you guys smash his gang?
3 days ago?
No. It's like 2 weeks ago now.
Ah, well, that might change things.
Yeah.
Well,
if a
then
gang
we'll
got
say that there's
smashed, that
this-
info's out. I'm gonna tell you right
Welcome
now.
back, Mittens.
Words like that goes about very quickly.
to say that we're working for whoever replaced him.
Could I take a underworld logic test to see who would replace them? Or smugglers and cartel?
Yeah, sure. I'll give you a +10 because you have peer toxics, right?
Yeah, I got Pierce Toxics.
Yeah, I'll give you a +10 for that
Alright.
because they keep you in the loop on these things.
I'm a fate point that, so I automatically pass it with 4 degrees of success.
Cool. Yeah. So some of Dassos' operations have just been continuing independently. Some like the smaller stuff. But his gang what's left of his gang has been folded into Karas.
Alright.
Or the Blood Barons.
I'll
All
look
right,
at him
well,
like,
then-
I'll relay that information, and I'll like, if we're gonna go as anybody, it'd probably be smartest if we don't go as one of Dassos' still hanging on groups, because they're probably gonna be smashed by the end of the night, if they're weak.
Yeah, the what's left of Dassus's gang is basically just like they're tiny independent operations. They're like drug dealers on the street corner sort of thing. They're not.
I mean,
big long-term operations.
Two of the follow-up gangs we have already murdered or arrested.
Yeah. What became of Dassus's gang? You pretty much killed all of their leadership, and Kara was already aggressively overtaking when Dassus was killed.
Yeah, and the druggers are probably taken over by toxics.
Yeah, anything that's like, it's sort of like what's left of Dassus's gang is remote and independent and, useless.
Okay.
Oh, then I say that we could just... We're here to pick up Dassos' old package under the command of Lady Kara.
Yeah, that sounds good.
That's the best we got. Just get ready to start smashing stuff. Gangers aren't known to be nice.
We'll look around first, just so that we know what we're looking at in case things go a little bit...
You're looking at thugs who are in here because they've been shot. Or stabbed. There seems to be there is some security in the form of like bouncers, but they have like stun batons and such.
Yeah, don't mess with
or
those
like
guys.
stolen arbiters, cat piggies and such.
Yeah, don't mess with those guys. They'll beat the shit out of us in a heartbeat.
Oh yeah, no. These are the sort of people that will just they will beat you up, take your money, and then tell you to go and get a waiting line.
Yeah. So don't even look at those guys. If he even tries to look at them, I'm like, yeah, no, don't do that.
Put blinders on with your
small
hands.
arm I could borrow. Do you have like a stub revolver I could borrow for a little bit?
I did, but I have a new toy. I don't think you want to be holding that.
I mean, people are like some of the gangers are visibly armed, but like they're in no state to fight.
I don't have a revolver, but I do have a hand cannon that you can borrow if you want.
Yeah, hand that to me. Or him.
You kind of walked into the lobby at this point, so it's currently only Zero and Theodore at Leroy.
Oh, I want to follow them.
Oh, you want to come in? That's totally fine. If anyone else wants to come in as well, just say. But like everyone was like,
need a gun.
No.
I can be useful.
You guys
I've
both
got.
have them.
I was thinking that talking was still going on in the camera.
oh, you still want to talk?
looking
Oh, okay.
into.
Okay.
I was under the expression. I'm not sure.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. Yeah, let's say you're
Okay,
in the
can I
camera.
ask if anybody has a small arm I could borrow? It doesn't even have to be anything good, just like something cheap.
Sixes pulls out a hand cannon from his jacket and passes it to you with accompanying ammunition.
I kind of laugh as I look at this handgun that's the size of my forearm.
Yeah.
That
So
It's okay, little guy. They don't kick that much.
I would head in.
But can I roll criminal
maybe not
lore
wearing my
underworld to
helmet?
see how it would play if I if I just walked into the place with this like gun visibly tucked into my belt?
If you're not wounded, probably poorly.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna keep it concealed then if I can.
Oh yeah. The best way to walk in with a gun is for somebody else to shoot you.
That's why I'm
Walking
not
like
walking with my
visibly
son.
bleeding,
these
they don't
baggy
really
robes
care if
I
you've got
wear.
weapons.
Yeah. Basically.
So, yeah. Who else is going in, out of curiosity, into this hostel? Mitten, Spartan, Raz?
Wait, what?
No, this is below me.
Okay.
Raz, are you coming in with the people?
Oh
Into a
yeah,
shady
describe your
ass
character. That'd probably be help as well.
Yeah, I didn't even know I was with the group already.
Yeah, you are. You've been roped in. Congratulations,
you're a
welcome to the
ganger.
Inquisition. You don't get briefed.
I was never told this.
Yeah, congratulations, you don't get briefed in the Inquisition. You just get told to do stuff.
Alright. These things don't have much kick.
It can't because okay, so Leroy, the way cyber constructs work is they will follow basic commands if you do not have the necessary cybernetic for it.
Mm-hmm.
And the cybernetic in question is one which somebody will probably get to before I can.
It's the cogitator.
Yeah, it's like a special cybernetic that allows you to interact with.
I tell the hunter want it to be on the lookout for anyone who looks like they're about to pull a gun on us, or is that too advanced?
What is that now?
A hunter skull that I have, or what? Hold on one second, I forget what it's called.
Servo skull?
Oh.
Servo hunter that I have. Can I tell it to be on the lookout for anyone who looks like they're about to pull a gun?
Yes. That's exactly what those things are supposed to do.
Okay, yeah, that's totally fine.
Circling around me while my grapple kite is perched on my shoulder.
Yeah, I'd be careful about that. Someone's gonna try to nick it.
I'm coming in flanked by two guys, so not try that.
I ain't getting into a gang fight for you. That ends badly.
I'll get into a gang fight for you.
Still a bad idea.
So my understanding is the U4 are going inside.
Yeah, I'll
Me
go
and
in as
Leroy,
well.
6s and 0. Okay, cool.
Yeah, I'll go in.
Plus, they're not going to touch us because they're going to think we're with Kara anyway. So unless they want to fight Kara's gang,
Yeah, but we're also in an entire gang area. If they're all together, then they don't give a shit if we're with someone. They'll still bounce on us. If they can take us out, they'll snuff us.
Yeah, you're pretty sure this is an independent operation,
Mm-hmm.
which means it's not susceptible to any single gang's operation. It's sort of like they don't really charge gang members, but they don't also get bullied into paying them, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no one's fucking with them.
Yeah, this is
like they're neutral territory that everybody uses.
Yep.
yeah. This is
Yeah.
like this is the sort of place people come to have meetings, but they are nowhere. They do not care if you start trouble. They will just kick the living daylights out of you, and then charge you for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so more to the
Yeah.
point, I don't think we have to worry about it because we're not going to.
Just don't start flexing.
Okay,
Anyways.
so the 5 of you walk in.
Yeah.
Yes? No? Any more planning?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, cool. You walk in. There's a bunch of servitors, and there's a single person at the desks.
I'll look at the others since normally I don't do the talking.
Alright, so I guess walk up.
Do you go to a
I
servitor?
say-
Okay, I gotta ask, do you go to a servitor, or do you go to the person?
The person, probably.
Okay. When you walk up to the person, he taps a sign next to him that reads, "No mutants, no Adaptus Mechanicus, and no smoking."
No smoking.
Fair enough.
We're
It's got like a picture of like a mutant with like 3 arms and like tentacles. Then it's got a picture of like the most like a cog Adaptus Mechanicus like symbol with a big cross through it, and then it's got like a normal no smoking sign. And he just taps that when he sees like Leroy and 0 and 6s walk up.
I am covered head to toe if it helps.
Oh yeah, no, this is the person that deals with this is a hospital where they constantly have people coming in all the time, and he just taps that because he sees Leroy.
Oh, I thought he was doing it because of me. I was like, does it help? I'm still covered head to toe, even
No.
slightly.
Leroy's
Yeah.
like a short human, and 6s is like generic tech priest.
Hey, 6 actually looks like a normal person.
That's
You're also a tech priest, though.
Do you not have spider legs?
They're hidden. Also,
And,
I can literally like bunch them up into regular legs.
okay.
Well, he still sees Leroy, so he still taps the sign.
Yeah.
Filthy abhuman.
I say, yeah, I don't really care. I'm not here for medical service. We're here on a task from Lady Kara. You have a package that now belongs to her that used to be under the care of Mr. Dassos, who are with us.
I wonder how that could have happened.
Can somebody roll me deceive, please?
Yes.
Yeah.
You may
I
have a
got
plus
that.
10, as it is a reasonable cover story. Seeing as he rolled a 2 and you rolled 100.
Holy shit! Yeah, can I try that? And can it be for intelligence? Question mark.
Sure, that's fine. I'll see if anyone actually passes this, because this is just...
Jesus Christ.
And I passed it.
I passed it too.
No, but not with the required degrees of success.
Sixes has the worst poker face.
Yeah.
Sixes, as soon as Sixes is speak, he taps the sign, which is the Mechanicus one. It's like, I don't
Yeah,
care. You're a Tetris.
Yeah. Would any of us three?
Leroy he's
Have
still
it
not talking
anyway.
to, because he's a mutant,
Mhm.
in his eyes.
He is a mutant.
It doesn't matter if he's sanctified, he's still not talking to the mutant. Zero and Killian, he's like,
At this point, if like there would be like a bulge in like the back of my hood, I don't even turn so you can see. I just like flat my ears more the best I can. So even if I do turn, it won't be as much. So like I've got my ears as tucked down as I can.
I will
Okay,
open
so-
the broken one, Spartan, just so it's out of the way.
I turn to the guy again, and I say,
I didn't-
am I going to be telling Lady Kara that you're not going to return her property to her?
I'm not returning it to a mutant. He
Did
then
you know that?
he's like, I'm not returning it to a mutant. Then turns to the two people who he believes are human, and is like, I thought that package was already sorted out, but I believe some of the leftovers are in the back room. He fishes it into a file. Yes. Okay, they're in the very back in the old delivery zone.
Would
Right.
you tell us who got the other packages? Because as far as we know, they were not returned to their proper owner.
Yeah.
Yeah, if someone came in here that wasn't supposed to get it, then there's gonna be some trouble.
Look,
Zero.
I'm just a receptionist. It isn't
I
mine.
know.
It's yours. If you
It's
guys
cool,
are
buddy.
screwed up, you can get shot for it.
It's cool, buddy. I understand. Is it behind a locked door? Is there anything we need to worry about?
He checks some files again. It's in the very back. It might be a bit of a maze. Do not go into quarantine. I believe there's something really nasty going on in there. I mean, the place is a bit of a maze, as you probably already know. Like redecorating, refitting, yada yada yada. When the building came through from the upper hive, it kind of like destroyed some key corridors,
Yeah.
which is problematic. And yeah, just.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good,
I'm
good.
sure you know the way. Next,
Cheers, buddy.
dismiss,
walk
he, like
off.
dismisses you and just like,
I'm already walking off.
yeah.
The moment he like finishes the sentence, I'm gone.
Let's head off and see what we can find in the back rooms.
I look to see if I can find a map of the hospital on one of the walls.
Yeah, like the fire exit plan or something.
Yeah, you find one. However, you look at it, you're like, okay, cool, that's like a really straightforward route. You then go through the first door, it looks like. That corridor is missing. Like, there's just a big solid slab of metal there, and it's like, perhaps this building fell on top of something else.
Oh, fun.
Yes. I will require a navigate surface roll. At +10.
That doesn't help me.
Does anyone have navigate surface?
Nope.
I do
Not
not.
me.
Oh, apparently
Wait, can my
Spartan, the
grapple
Ogrin who...
kite and can my hunter be used for that?
No.
No.
Could I spend a fate point to get the +10 and then just pass it?
I didn't realise you were actually here, Spartan.
No, I'm here. I was just silent because I spent the last.
No.
40 minutes
I
transferring
literally
that.
asked, is anyone who's coming with us? And like, you
Oh,
were
I
like-
wasn't paying attention. I just kind of assumed I was
Yeah.
with the group. I was preoccupied with transferring the sheet.
I just like the
actually-
idea you stayed behind with Forrest in the Chimera, just
Oh,
like really close, breathing down his neck.
Hey, Forrest.
Sorry,
Am I-
Missing.
am I-
You got a pretty
am I- am I
mouth,
not-
Forrest.
Am I not allowed to come with the group?
Yeah, you can. It's just like you're obviously a mutant, so they'll
I
obviously
mean,
treat you.
like, at one point, Blorg is gonna wake up and find a grenade in his sandwich.
An explosive diet for an explosive man.
Okay. So wait, can I not go in the
I
hospital
think
as,
you'd be
as a
perfectly
ad
fine.
human?
No, you can't go in the
Uh,
hospital. They
They
just won't
just
serve you.
won't talk with you.
Yeah,
They
they
won't
just
talk to you.
refuse to talk with you because you're a mutant
Oh.
Yeah.
in their eyes.
I'll radio that in so he knows if he's gonna come in and join us or not.
Yeah, if he wants to join in, that's totally fine.
Yeah.
Either come in, just don't talk to anyone. Come find us immediately, or just sit out there and make sure no one steals our tires or the vehicle.
Okay.
Your choice.
Well, then I would say that navigate surface is instead me trying to catch up, and I get lost for like 10 minutes and then eventually find you.
Okay, so
I succeeded.
I
No,
just
I
like the idea that eventually Spartan gives up and just starts walking through walls.
Yeah.
Don't have me. I have gone through cinder block walls before.
Yeah.
Just like
We
Did anyone
all
pass
know.
navigate? Okay, question: did anyone actually pass navigate surface?
No.
Can I re-roll it? The first one to find them in a timely manner, and now can I re-roll it?
Okay, everyone give me a toughness test.
For what?
Toughness.
Toughness at plus 30. As you all accidentally walk into a quarantine lab ward.
I mean,
Oh.
Damn it.
Fuck.
It is
I
at
don't
plus
have
30.
space aids.
toughness
Yeah,
plus
you
what?
will get space aids.
Plus 30?
Plus 30.
Yeah.
I hope my face mask helps me.
Does anyone actually have rebreathers or anything like that?
No.
No.
I'm pretty sure 6s would.
I will try. I will reroll that for fate point
Okay.
because. Okay.
Grey Forest is the one that doesn't get space aids because he didn't go into the hospital.
Yeah, I'll reroll it too.
See, I'm the
That's a noble.
Ah, it didn't help.
Okay, you've got space aids, and I'll have to work out what that actually does between sessions.
Wait, who
God.
did?
0. You failed this toughness at plus 30 test.
What? I was hoping my face mask would help me. It did not.
So did 6. Oh no, wait.
It's not.
Grey re-rolled. Like the guy said, don't go into this thing. Okay, now does someone else want to like? You still guys still need to actually find the place
If we
you're
would
trying to
have, if we would have known this was the quarantine, I wouldn't have walked into it.
Yeah.
find. Well, you didn't because everyone failed the navigate surface roll.
But wouldn't there be a sign for like the quarantine?
No, because this is a crappy hospital.
God, they don't even have the basic knowledge. Damn it! I'm shooting everybody in here.
Jeez.
Now we're just gonna see Zero like cough into a rag every now and then, and it's just completely filled with blood. He'll be like, "Oh God!"
His eyes just pop out of his
Yeah.
skull.
Eh.
Just lick out into
Can
your-
I?
He's got the thing from oh crap, Indiana Jones and the Lost Ark, where, you know, like he's just like, "Wah!" and everything melts.
Thank you,
Deadlight.
Spartan. That was a very good.
Deadlight. Can I make a Medicaid check to see if I recognise that it's a quarantine lab before I walk in?
Yes.
Please save me.
Any modifiers?
No.
Bagger.
Like, this seems like a perfectly ordinary lab. Walks in.
Oh.
Why is everyone in hazmat suits?
Wait, they're in hazmat suits? I walk straight out. I'm going back the way I came. Nope.
No, it's not that bad. It's just sort of like
I step in, I see it, I still walk out. Nope.
Yeah. you still step
Too
in.
bad
though.
you got space aids.
Yeah.
But does
If
the
I leave
fact that I
quick enough-
passed the toughness test mean that I'm immune to that, or that I just didn't contract it?
You just
You
didn't
didn't
contract it.
contract that this time.
Wait, we contracted it instantly? What is in there?
Death.
About to be another
Space
zombie
aids.
campaign.
That's space aids.
Hey, Deadlight.
Hmm?
Is it a, how is this, just like, is this an airborne disease?
Yes.
Or is it spread through, like, particles? Okay, in that case, I'm fine.
How are you
Yeah.
fine?
The cybernetics I got to
implant.
replace me. No, not the mechanics implants, but the cybernetics I got to replace my stomach and a large amount of internal organs.
Wait,
Okay.
Yeah.
if Mechanicus
Oh, you
implants
didn't
make you
actually. You still
immune,
haven't sent me that list, Dio.
Oh, sorry. It's like
but-
two things. I'm not. Are you sure?
Yes, please. I would still
sorry.
like to know.
Don't Mechanicus implants include a respirator?
Do they?
I
am
thought.
I?
No,
Hold on,
they
I'll-
used to, but they don't anymore.
I'll check.
Huh?
As in, the old rules used to, but they don't anymore. It's just so I can check the rules in these if they're like something I don't recognize. Memory implants are fine.
So, anyway, the room we're in obviously looks like not a storage room, I assume.
Yes.
Right? So, I mean, that's obviously not the right place. I guess I'll turn around.
After some wandering around and getting lost and walking into people's rooms and... Like, this is the thing, it's not like a normally laid out hospital. Like, using the fire plans doesn't help because they've had to redecorate the hospital from when it fell through from the upper hive.
Alright.
Also, everything's slightly slanted, so it's like, this is kind of annoying.
I'm gonna reconnect real quick.
There is. So yeah, you eventually make your way to the storage area. I was meant to do a battle map for this, but I didn't. Oh well. So yeah. There is... This used to be deliveries, and there's still an old truck here as well. Let me just move on to this map as I quickly pull it. Make it up. There is a large container here. There is some, like, medic... This... Let me actually just give it a different colour. That blue... Oh, that's a rubbish colour. You can't see that. Because I can't see that.
blue.
That is some sort of, like, surgical table. And this is all, like, just stuff around it. Like, some of it's surgical, some of it's medical. Prolonged treatments. Thank you, whoever's just randomly drew that box. Yeah. That bright blue box is some sort of weird box. Wax!
Box!
Box?
Where's the bright blue box? There's no bright blue box.
There was meant to be... Oh. For some reason it decided to go underneath the box that was pre-existent. There you go.
Okay, so that is a high-tech box?
That appears to be the high-tech box. The yellow line is a door.
Yeah. Is that like the former exit door?
Yes.
Delivery gate? Okay.
And these appear to be just double doors into the building.
I love how Sixes has white pings on a white background, by the way.
Yeah.
That's because Dio's a twat.
Hey,
that is a typical Dio thing, so...
Deadlight normally does colored backgrounds.
You were pinging green on a green map before.
Okay, I chose that before he ever went green for most of his backgrounds.
But then every map, every time, I'd end up picking the same shade of green.
Yep.
And it's literally like, just Dio, just pick any other colour, because you're in the countryside.
But I couldn't, it wasn't working.
Yeah. Box, high-tech box. So, are there any people here around?
There is nobody about.
I'll do the same as Leroy is doing.
You scan the high-tech box with your Auspex. It is a high-tech metal box.
I do the same.
That's all it tells me with 5 degrees of success.
Yes, because the Auspex can't tell you what it's a box. It's like, I use my high-tech scanner to scan this box. It tells me it's still a box.
Can you tell me what's inside of it or anything, or is it a stasis field, or...
You can use tech use to look through walls,
Yeah.
can't you?
You'd have to use the tech use function of that.
I've used the tech use function of that. I got 3 degrees of success. Or 4 degrees of success. No, 3.
Use tech use? Oh yeah, with your tech use, you do determine that at some point this has a battery and such. It is turned off currently.
I'll turn it on.
You can turn it on.
Doing it.
You press a button, it turns on. It makes a slight humming sound, and you feel the hairs on the back of your neck tingle.
I put my hand on the hand cannon that's still concealed in my robes, just in case anything goes south.
Do any of you technically tech experts know what sort of box that is? Because I'm quite sure normal boxes don't need that much power.
It's just humming at you.
I can take an intelligence check or some shit.
You can make a tech use test if you want to try and work out what it is.
Blorg passed both of his damn tech use tests to get that ripper gun up.
Oh, is it done? Is it repaired now?
He's done and he hasn't failed a single one. He is an amazing...
Awesome, yep. That's cool. Then it's working then.
Any modifiers on seeing if we can figure out what this box is specifically?
Nope.
My personal cogitator help in any way?
Nope.
Nope, because it's at home. Also, I just realised I don't have Spartan's Toggle. Spartan can no longer exist in this space. And I really need to update Grey's Forest token because I'm really sick and tired of seeing that weird face. Which isn't... Why? I don't even... Why did I bring Isabel out?
Yeah, I have a portable cogitator.
By the way, I wasn't in there, so I'm not sure.
I'm just being stupid now.
I mean, we can probably open the delivery doors well enough that he can peek in at least.
Spot.
Get camera to the front door.
I have a portable cogitator. Would that help?
What was that? Sorry.
Cogitator I have. Would that help?
Is it portable?
I think he said it was a portable.
No, it wouldn't in this case.
Laptop. Yeah.
Anyone else want to try and work out what the box does?
What does it require?
A tech use roll.
I will attempt. I do not figure it out.
I'll try as well.
Would loaning my Auspex to somebody help them?
Nope. As you've worked out, scanning this box does not actually help.
So, it's just a +0 modifier?
Yeah, for a tech use test.
Boom. Thanks. Alright, well, everybody's being too fidgety, so I guess I'll just open it myself.
You open the box. It is empty.
Amazing.
Wow.
God damn it.
I'm not even being like stupid with this. Like you're just.
Yeah.
Everybody's.
Everybody failed their tech use roll to try and work out what the box does.
I didn't.
It's empty.
Yeah.
Roll tech use then. Oh gosh.
I mean, at this rate, I might as well, but...
6s, you're fired.
6s is just fine.
Do you have any
Donald Trump
I
don't
think
get to decide
that is really 6s. I vote that 6s spends a fate point on that.
I
I also vote that.
I'm not a democracy.
Yeah, you are.
6s,
Right.
you're on very thin ice already. I think most of the party wants to shoot you in some shape or form.
I vote 0 spends a fate point on it.
Nah, man, I hack things. This is your expertise. Not my problem.
Could you please put some work into it? I'd hate to bother Eric with that.
Otherwise, like, hey, can you do the thing that you're on this team for, please?
Yeah, do your job.
Alright, 9 degrees of success. Fine.
Thank you. You're the best. We love you.
Good job, Tech Priest. You did your Tech Priest job. Your brothers aren't saddened by your failures.
Yeah.
Let's
so
all bully the
mean.
tech priest. Let's all bully the tech priest today, apparently.
Have
So, yeah.
have the machine.
So,
spirits
sixes,
not
you-
given him yet?
You take a moment to like try and work out what this is, and you realise this is a stasis box.
It's a box.
It's a box. It's a high-tech box, but it's not a normal stasis box. It has been there's been special modifications inside that prevent the user from actually touching the outside.
That's interesting and worrying.
Hence why
It's
it's
a
so
prison?
big. It is, in a sense, yes, and effectively a small prison, small and mobile prison.
And
It's also
That's
pretty
independent.
valuable.
Yes, it is surprisingly valuable. At a glance.
Sixes looks around for a pellet.
Yeah, there's a small one of those box movers in the corner. It's like a
Yeah, it's like, bloke, we're taking this box. Put the surgical table on top of it too.
But yeah,
Yeah.
let's put things
Gee, why don't-
inside of the box. If
Why don't we
have
just
space.
drive? Why don't we just reverse the Chimera through the wall and then just flip everything
And
into the back and just?
there are freaking doors. We can just open those delivery gates and drive the camera in normally.
You open the delivery gates. There is no longer. There was at one. There's like, if you've seen the back of a building, like a delivery building, you've got like that big step so that when trucks come in, they can load off slow stuff. There's that step. There's a bit of concrete, and then there's a highway, like a big, massive gap over a highway.
How big and massive?
I need to actually move the entire map now.
It doesn't matter, Leroy, we're taking it anyway.
Yeah.
Six has been playing way too. Deer's been playing way too much in my clans campaign.
Yeah.
So let me just go on to draw shit. So there's
you
like-
see-
The box in here. It must be possible to.
Yeah, it is possible, but you can't get the Chimera here.
Okay. But we
Blork,
have
can
an
you get
over.
up?
If you let me finish doing my drawing, I might be able to explain it.
Okay.
Roaring.
Like,
Roaring.
so this is like a raised platform.
Mm-hmm.
Then these would you see the starts of like bits of wall, like small bits of walk going out by here. These, but then they stop and they're broken. And then this gap here leads straight over a highway. It's about a good, no, not 10. Probably about 20 meters down is the highway.
How broken are these?
They are concrete and they are cracked horribly. As in, they only go about probably at a meter or two.
I microbead Grey, and I say to him, "Hey, Grey, could you arrange a heavy lift flying vehicle on short notice? As in, like right now, please. As fast as you can." Some kind of
Sorry,
helicopter.
Who are you asking this?
You, Grey.
Oh, no,
No, why not?
because I don't have access to aerial transportation technology.
We're in a hive. Just go call up a rental place or something.
Yes, I'm sure there's a rental place where they can. Yes, let me just go to this nearest rental place. Let's go to ValkyrieRentals.org
Okay.
or whatever.
Let me chime in here, but wouldn't you have the means to do that, Mr. Tech Priest? You know, with your so sacred technology that most people cannot have?
Call a favor into that tech priest that we donated all those dead bodies to.
I have to go to Mechanicus Park. And
That's not the Mechanicus Spire! That's just like a random garden for the nobles to go to, which is like
No.
a robotic plant.
Mechanicus Park's got all the stuff in it.
Oh yeah.
At
Oh,
this
Gravity
point,
panels.
is there like those pulley things you use to move heavy crates and such around?
Yes, there is.
Okay.
There is, in fact, pulley systems still leading outside. Like, the old
what's
pulley
through
systems...
You,
through where, sorry?
Here.
That's the way you came.
Okay. The box won't fit through those doors.
No.
let's say along those sidelines, could the Chimera move anywhere near there?
Yes, they can actually. One of the... This is near the edge of the building. I don't know why it's 100 meters. This isn't to scale. I don't know why my scale is 5... I've screwed up my scale at some point. Right, that should be accurate now. It's not 100 meters long. That's ridiculous. That'd mean like 6 is 10 meters wide, which I don't think is possible.
Yeah.
I mean, he is pretty thick.
Who's dancing around with that box?
Alright, I have to run to the bathroom real quick. I'll be back in like 7 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, it can get to near the edge of the building.
It's a very specific time, not 5 minutes, not 10, 7 minutes.
You guys don't collect
He has
data on
experience,
average
so-
length of bathroom stays, and then...
You know when
So
you
you
said
know
you were going to
that?
be right back, I assumed you'd be right back, not still here talking.
Yeah.
Get out of
In
here!
7 minutes, it was included continuing talking.
Shoot, go ahead. What is the weight of that special box?
It weighs exactly 15.171.
Light years. It
Then I
weighs light
can-
years.
Then I can quite easily lift it.
No, you can't.
Then what is the weight of the box?
Look,
Heavy.
it's like a okay. I was about to say, I was about to say it's like 100 cubic meters, but
The weight is 1 millimeter too heavy for Blog.
It's 3 meters by 3 meters by about 6 meters.
All I can hear is the dog. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Damn dog! It's
At
not me this
least
time.
at least your dog Ras sounds like a dog and not like a squeak toy.
Hey, can somebody message Theodore? Well, when he comes back, he needs to be unserver muted because I'm not listening to a dog for the next 5 minutes because he's run off to the bathroom
it's fair enough.
Yeah.
and forgot to mute himself.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Out of curiosity, is there any like medical equipment on the tables in this room?
Yes, there is.
Can I find a diagnoser?
Give me an awareness test.
Do I get a bonus for like not having to look at this in a short period of time and just like spend
Yeah,
my
sure.
time?
Yeah, sure. You can give me like a plus 20.
How heavy was that box?
Narratively quite heavy.
3 degrees of success. Actually 4 technically, because 1 for default.
Okay, I'm gonna do Blorg's Spartan's search for medical stuff.
I'm back.
Welcome back. Sorry, your dog decided to bark.
That was a very fast 7 minutes.
Yeah. So you were wrong in your 7 minutes.
Oh, it's that I'm in the Republic of Georgia, and time is relative, and it flows at different rates.
No, but we're still in
No,
the same
literally.
reference frame, and you are
No, Georgia has very intense localized gravity, which...
Alright, I don't give a shit about how long it took you to take a piss or whatever. Did I find a diagnoser? And or, on 4 degrees of success, can I find a fucking forklift in this room?
Right, I was gonna can I actually answer one question at a time?
No.
I was gonna say, you look around the all the medical equipment. None of it at all is electrical. Absolutely nothing is electrical.
Okay.
There's no
Would
electric
would there be enough non-electrical equipment to upgrade my medical bag to a better quality medical bag? Considering I'm assuming the medical bag doesn't really have anything electronic in it anyway.
Does, but I was going to say no. It's enough to set up a proper medical bay in the manor.
we're taking it. We're taking it all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
What else? What else other than the non-electronic medical equipment do I find? Or is that about it?
This purple thing is a forklift, which I did say like several times, and no one was paying attention.
Someone get on the forklift. Who can operate? Leroy, get on the forklift.
Harrison, shut up.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna go drive a forklift.
Does the high-tech box have like any type of manifest on it?
Yes, there is a small data slate on it, which has a log.
I'm gonna try to check it.
Okay.
You give me control of the purple square?
No, because I'm trying to do one thing at a time. So wait.
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot of people here, and while I really want to have this many people, you guys need to be able to have some self-control and stop jumping in every 2 seconds. Okay? Because literally, I'm doing one thing, and like 3 other people ask me stuff, I'm like, I can't do everything at once. So, just saying. Like, I'm getting a little antsy about it. Right. The log. Yes, you notice that for the last 6 months it has been containing a single passenger.
Does it have any information on who this passenger was, if they were abhuman, human, their status, all that whatnot?
They notice it is, you get a few basic things. None of their medical readouts are on there. The picked fleas for inside it does not work for these 6 months. And there is also, yeah.
There's also
it's also noticed on their medical, like there's a little basic medical thing of like blood and blah 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 blah. It also notes special, but doesn't give any more details.
Does it look like the something inside the data slate might be damaged that is causing like some information not to pop up, or is it just like there's nothing put in?
Give me a tech use roll.
I can do that. Tech use, where are you? Tech use, there you are. Any modifiers?
Plus 10. I made everyone shut up now.
2 degrees.
2 degrees? Yep. So you search through. You notice a few odd things. The medical readouts and the pick feeds seem to be working, as far as you can tell. For whatever reason, for those last 6 months, they were not working at all.
I'm gonna rub my chin. Just curiously, like, that makes no sense. Huh. Let me try something. Anybody got a data slate? An empty one.
Harrison, did you ever give me my damn music MP3 player data slate back? In this entire week span of the end of the last session? Okay.
Yes.
Then I have an available data slate if someone asks for it.
You could have picked up some blank tape slates as well.
Oh, alright. I'll use a blank one. And I'm gonna try to access any logs that would be hidden from, like, view from people who's not supposed to see it.
There are none.
There's none? Alright.
There's not.
So it's not that the data is just being kept from, like, public view, it's just there's nothing there.
Nope. There's just nothing there. So yeah.
Other things that can't ever be observed by like mechanical devices. You see, I'm sorry.
Taikyo.
Okay, data mittens. There is.
I don't mind.
Oh, these are right.
I mean, nothing on the surgical table is powered in any way, which is unusual at best. That box was made so that nothing can actually touch its sides from the inside. And Zero just told us that none of the data feeds that were supposed to check on the status of the, let's say, creature inside the box were working. The whole time there was something inside.
Mm-hmm.
I could use a fate point to try to figure out what it is, but I don't think I should.
Can I roll logic?
Logic would not help you with this.
Can I roll Forbidden Lore Adeptus Mechanicus to try and figure out what it is?
Minus 20.
Okie dokes.
It's probably a Xeno.
Damn it!
Yep. Anyone got Tech Heresy?
Nope.
I technically can pass any common lore or anything. because I'm a sage.
Forbidden law.
Forbidden Law
Yeah.
of Heresy?
I can spend a fate point to know it. 4
I mean,
degrees
I
of
have
success. Oh, I'll let him do that before I just throw my fate point out there.
What's
You're
this?
free to throw your fate points, but
I said
know
Forbidden
about
Law Tech Heresy.
Oh, Tech
Yeah.
Heresy? No.
Not normal heresy, no.
Since I'm a sage, I can spend a fate point to pass any logic in any lore with 4 degrees of success, which I do that.
Okay. You, as a tech heretic, you've heard of these things whispered in the dark corners on occasion. Something both the Adeptus Mechanicus, literally everyone, wants. You know it as a discordance. Sometimes referred to as a tech blank.
Ah, shit.
They cannot, if they touch technology, they break it.
I'm gonna
They
look at
can-
6s.
A tech bomb.
Go on. Go on if you're gonna
I
say
was
something.
gonna they are known to damage or even kill the machine spirits of items. And they can even do it to xenotechnology, should they be skilled and knowledge enough in such arts.
Filthy abhuman mutants.
I toss Blorg his data slate back and I stand up. I rub my I scratch my forehead after like taking my hood off, keeping my shades on. I scratch my forehead. I was like, well, Tech Priest boy, you might be a little bit happy that whatever's in here might not be in here.
Tell us more.
Tell you more. Well, in some of the dark areas of outside of common control, there's a little bit of a squabbling about what can do something like this. There's no electronical equipment over there that would be used for medical stuff. This thing is stopping anything from touching the inside walls.
Yes, yes, you're very impressive. Just tell us what it is.
I'm just saying, you know what a blank is? Tech blank.
Yes.
Discordant. Probably in there. Well,
Deadlight, has this jogged my memory?
You've heard of this mentioned once or twice.
Okay.
Oh wait, what did I do?
Well, thankfully it's not here now, and we have a box that apparently can contain it.
yeah.
So,
But
actually,
you're-
yes, we take this box and we leave, and also everything else in here.
Yeah,
We just take everything.
fair enough.
Everything.
Well,
Is
the,
there-
the box and the surgical table.
No,
Then we
everything.
forklift it to a point we can pick it up with the camera.
I want to go and talk to the guy in the other room again. The guy we talked to when we came in.
The reception, you can't because you're a tech priest and they don't serve the Adeptus Mechanicus.
Technically, I'm not a member of the Adeptus Mechanicus.
But you look
Technically,
like
you're
one.
still a tech priest.
I'm not. In fact, I was never even technically a tech priest.
So you're a heretic.
No,
Then you're a tech priest.
a tech priest is a high-ranking member of the Adeptus Mechanicus.
You're a tech acolyte then. It doesn't, there you go.
There
you're
is
still
your
part of the
forklift.
Adeptus Mechanicus.
Someone go and talk to the guy and tell him we'll take it all. And we need some kind of vehicle to get it out. Can he help us?
But I
There
thought
is
I had a
forklift, for heaven's sake, for throne's sake. What else do you need?
So perhaps something to help us, like faster than individually getting every single box out of this room onto our thing.
So you
Why don't
want
we
one of
put the
us?
stuff inside the
We
box?
put as much as we can into the stasis box, and then use a forklift.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you know,
Sure,
going out there and
yeah.
bugging more gangers and stuff. Yeah, we just take our time.
I mean, if anyone really wants to go back to the receptionist, they can.
I'm not.
We could just ask them, and if they don't, if they react hostilely, we can take care of that, and it'll be fine.
Hey, Killian, Cade, if one of you two want to do that, you can, because I'm not.
It seems entirely wasteful to put them on more suspicion of us than they already are. I'll radio Gray to bring the camera as close to that backside of the building as he can. Start loading that surgical table in the box, and then open the back door and guide Leroy to move that box out.
just pull everything out. I've got a neat trick for that.
What's your neat little trick then, buddy boy?
Do you like being strong?
Look at me, I'm like 5'2". Does it look like I carry things a lot?
Well, now you probably can if I do my trick.
This sounds like some heresy.
Sounds like drugs.
Stabby, stab, stab.
Not quite, but you know.
What you got? Come on.
It's probably some kind of heretical psychic power.
Maybe.
Zero is just looking at you through his shades, his hood off, just like waiting. Just like, come on.
Zero, by the way, is a giant bat.
Yeah, I'm a giant bat, by the way.
Yeah. Nice.
So, if you're repulsed by abhumans, now would be the time to show it.
No, not when you saw Leroy and Blorg, who is...
Well, there's sanction. I'm still sanctioned, but I'm not as, like... Nightsiders aren't as accepted as Ogrins and Ratlings.
Raz's character is actually a sanctioned psycho.
Yeah.
So he'd be repulsed by himself.
Nice.
I mean,
Alright,
navigators are also mutants that are obsessed with genetic purity, so it's not that insane for the Imperium.
Lore-wise, are the Psyker schools, I guess, the
black
magic
ships?
power schools, like biomancy and pyromancy and all that, are those actually like things?
What?
My brain refuses to find words right now.
Let's discuss that after the session, okay?
Yeah, let's do that after the session, because I'm actually not that knowledgeable in psychers, and that's just going to derail us even more than we already are.
Alright, well, I kind of needed to know that to actually explain that.
Basically, as a psyker, you can learn from any of the trees, so they're all like taught on
No,
black
but
ships.
like I'm trying to know if in character they are established as doctrines that are learned.
Okay, I'm
or
going to
if
tell you
it's
now,
just
none
random
of these
power.
characters know anything about psychers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
You
you can tell
literally-
us that you're a god, and we probably not, and like
The
whatever.
warp.
Right, but the point is that I wanted to partially explain this power in the first place
What?
before we decide to actually use it.
I know
The
something
moment
about
you
psychers.
start, the moment you start talking about, yeah, I have psyker powers, I'm just gonna wave you off. It's like, just fucking do it. Stop dancing around the point.
Psychers know stuff about psychers.
Problem solved.
Okay, I have psychic powers. We can be strong. Very strong. Like,
If you want to use psychic powers to mess with those boxes, do it. But I just don't want to bother the hospital staff. They A, have other stuff to do, and B, are already suspicious of us, and we don't want to piss them off even more.
I just want to say, you spent 20 minutes trying to explain if your character is a psycho.
Yeah.
no, I didn't.
No, but like you've been spending way too much time like either do the thing or don't. Like that is what the party's saying. Don't
Yeah,
try and explain it.
Do the thing.
Like they are literally telling you, we don't care, just do the thing or don't.
It's not like when I shoot someone, it's like, you see, this pistol functions by magnetic induction, accelerating a line of plasma throughout its barrel in an outward motion at high velocity. No, you just shoot it. It's like I fire my last pistol at the guy.
So
Do the thing.
yeah, it's cool. It's nice, but like the party doesn't care. Or the party doesn't know that much.
Alright, there you
And
go.
also, I mean, we're already... A ton of us are abhumans, so nobody cares, really.
So you just cause psychic phenomena.
Yeah.
Yep.
He rolled doubles.
You might want to fake that.
Ooh, no, psychic powers, psychic phenomena. Yes.
Fade it.
No.
You can kill us all.
Do not fuck us up in the first thing that you do.
Yes.
We need
no,
Alicia
do it.
back.
It's funny.
I'm doing it.
Please roll your psychic phenomena. It's not a peril of the warp yet.
Yet.
What? I don't have the page up. I don't know it by heart.
I just want to say Blorg's all the way over
Roll
here,
a dice
still looking
100.
at all the shit on the tables.
Please don't stop. Please don't talk at the same time.
Yeah. This is they don't listen. Don't worry. They just like to talk over each other.
So I don't have the page up, and I don't.
You
know.
roll me a
I do
1d100.
roll a dice 100.
1d100. Okay.
25.
Well, it's not perils.
Haunting breeze. Winds whip up around the psyker for a few moments, blowing light objects around and guttering fires within 3D 10 meters. You made it windy. Congratulations.
Yeah.
You farted really badly.
As a bonus, we all have a natural strength 4. You know.
Also, Zero is blown 3d 10 meters away because he's too light.
I'm not a light object.
You're blown 19 meters this way.
Just bam right into the wall.
But he's too light to actually do any damage. He's like,
I weigh as much as a human.
no, you don't. Shut up. Oh yeah, and Leroy's blown away as well.
I'm holding on to the.
Yeah. Make a plus 60 strength test.
That is a fire accident waiting to happen.
I'm assuming this like knocks my shades off, so I'm just over here with my eyes closed, echolocating, trying to find my shades.
Yeah.
So.
Blorg will come over and like grab you, and then like find your shades, and then give them back to you, and be like, "Here, Batman glasses."
Yeah.
I put up one. I look up at him. I was like, "Yeah, can you put me down now?"
Blorg will like put you back on your feet.
Thanks. I walk over, then I smack Kate on the back of the head for blowing me over there. Dick.
So yeah, with a natural strength 4, you could probably, between 2 or 3 of you, could probably lift the boxes easily, like the big box.
So, yeah.
You do have to put the big box on top of the Chimera because it's just massive. It's 3 meters by 3 meters by. My gosh, what are they? Why are people insane?
What?
What is happening?
Deer is posting like.
Please don't do that. That is disturbing.
I like to think that's actually Deer's house.
Probably.
I'm looking at some serious accuracy here.
Oh,
That's
no,
right up my alley.
there was a really good one. In a when I was staying at this place, it was like a camp, and they had a projector. They had like it was called the sunroom, and they had a projector in there, and they had the plug sockets in the corner, and so they had it running across the floor, you know, taped down, multiple extension cords, running to the middle of the room, then running up or across the ceiling into the projector. 2 inches away from the projector is a plug socket in the ceiling. And there's like 10 meters of wire in this room. Admittedly, it was for a good reason, because the plug socket in the ceiling didn't work.
Okay.
But it's just sort of like... It's like, you need to plug in this purple box over here. And so you go cable all the way around the edge of the room, and there's a plug socket by here.
Yeah.
Like, just right next to it. And it's just like, what?
We've spent way too much time in this one fucking building.
Yes, you have.
Hang up a
We
box.
load everything up. Period.
You load everything onto the Chimera.
Just load everything.
Fine.
God, if there's no room in the Chimera, I will walk.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Then Leroy starts moving it over to where it needs to go.
Yes, okay. Let's move on to from this scene.
Yeah. And drive back to the...
Oh my
What?
god, Leroy tips over the fucking...
Actually,
You know
you
that
have to
video
roll
that I posted? That's what happens to Leroy. He just goes flying and face plants into the ground.
Okay, cool.
There's the
Leroy
box.
goes flying into the highway. Because this
Okay,
is
did
just
I
a mass-
have to roll that?
No.
Mm.
I just like the idea of you doing that, and you're like, right, you go flying into the highway because you're on natural 100. You drop the box into the highway and then go flying into it.
God damn it.
Followed by sixes, who also can't operate. You do realise operate is a trained skill and specialist skill, and so you must actually have a tick in it to use it.
Normal driving, even with a massive box, is not an operate skill check.
No.
Normally. I mean, we aren't in hot pursuit, and no one is chasing us, and we aren't under fire or anything. We aren't on fire either.
I'm gonna just go get a beer. Hopefully, by the time I come back, we're done with this.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hopefully. Right. Okay. You load everything on the truck. You get it back.
Mhm.
What do the party want to do next? Do you wish to examine the box more?
I'm pretty sure it's like a box. Although I guess the DM said we should examine it more.
We've
I'll examine
extracted
it more.
everything from the box that we can.
I don't think we need to inspect the box anymore than that. We already know that it's a box.
Yeah, we already know what it is.
Okay. That's right.
I will inform Eric's that there might be a discordant on the loose.
Yeah.
Because that's some spooky shit.
Mhm.
She is most worried by this.
Yeah. And I have the suspicion that the Blood Baron is collecting rare mutants. The Discordant, a Psychobrain, or seems to
Brain
end
with
up
scrolls, though, wasn't
in
it?
his areas.
Suck their brains out.
Yes. She also says you should probably give him an update. You should probably give your boss an update on Wellston.
Mhm.
I mean, you have remembered that your second primary objective was to gather
Yeah.
information on Wellston.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Have the bugs we placed in his chambers, have they turned anything up yet?
I don't know. That's not my
Yeah.
job.
What do you mean it's not your job?
My job is guarding this manor and like.
You are
base.
the security chief.
You're the one that planted the bugs there. I wasn't given access to the cameras.
Of Kara's mansion?
So, no.
No, not
of,
Kara's mansion.
Of Versvan's tract.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if you'd given me access to them, I would have checked it.
Then I suppose Sixes has set them up?
Yes.
Oh
Then
god.
please evaluate those freaking pig feeds for us.
Of
Or
course.
show them to us at least.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Zero groans at the moment hearing that Six has bugged it.
It was actually a joint effort, not just Sixes, but PCs who weren't here have been a part of bugging it. So at one point, Leroy Theodore was, Leroy was actually like helping to place the bugs in there in sensible places
Yeah.
and such. Okay. So you access the pit feeds. For the first few days, there is nothing of interest. It's Lord Marston moving in. About 2 weeks ago, however, you noticed some odd disturbances on the video.
Mhm.
They start going staticky, they start freaking out.
I'm going to put one and one together and say that Discordant was probably present.
Yeah, it's possible.
Does it seem like Versvan is like greeting someone or letting someone in just before it statics out?
Give
Is
me an
like a
awareness test.
repeating occurrence?
Yeah, give me an awareness test.
Hmm? Would I get any bony on that?
Plus 10. There are signs of someone arriving at the manor, and it sort of sweeps through the manor.
Okay.
You also,
Absolutely Discordant.
yeah, you also note that when whatever happens, it sort of goes through each room one by one, and they eventually knock out they don't knock them out; they damage all the cameras and all the bugs.
Mhm.
They stop functioning at maximum efficiency. From what you can gather, especially with that tech use, they are still recording, and they're recording to their internal feeds. However, their external feeds cannot be accessed anymore.
Do they even have a pig fly?
No.
How rare are they?
Even if we did have a pick
Very
fly,
rare.
Yeah.
even if we did have a pick fly sending it in there, if the discordant is still there, it's just going to go down immediately.
Yes, but then we know the Discordant's there and we can run in and grab him.
Oh yeah, because running in with a tech priest and a bunch of electronic equipment is a good idea.
You're not.
Well, I mean,
There are
I
a lot
don't
of
have
us
any
who
electronic
don't-
equipment on me. I'll...
It's literally in the mansion where we have a large number of trained soldiers and security guards.
No, it's not in your mansion anymore. It's not in Griswold.
Oh right, did we get him his own mansion?
Yes.
Ah, it's in that one. Still.
Yes. Also, the number of trained soldiers all have electronic weapons.
Yeah, which will be shut down.
They all
They
have
also have
highly
other
advanced
small
last
grenade
rounds. Pardon?
Alright.
grenade launchers, which are purely mechanical.
That is true.
But how many of the party has solid projectile and or anything that uses mechanical stuff as weapons? Killian has
Projectile
shock. Yeah, but Killian has shock. Harrison is a tech priest. I don't know what Raz uses. Spartan has a giant shotgun. I use a stub SMG. I don't know what Leroy uses.
Does
I use a sniper rifle, which is,
Solid.
does bolt weapon count as
No, you're good.
okay?
You're good.
So
Even
we
then, I've got mind bolts.
yeah.
Chainsword is mechanical, right?
Chainsaw would be mechanical, yes. But
I
it'd be
think
quite
it would
hard
still be
to-
shut down.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Chainswords get shut down by discordance.
Why?
A discordant can shut down a chainsaw, yes.
Yeah.
Oh right.
It can,
The problem is he would not automatically shut down last weapons.
that
I
is
know
true.
that out of character, because he would need to get his hands on the last weapon first.
Potentially, yes. But in character, from what
In-
you've seen, this
in-
thing seems to have an aura.
Yeah.
So yeah, what you can determine is that the bugs you placed are still working. However, their remote feed to you is not.
Do they have
So
audio?
They do not have audio, as far as I'm aware. Well, they have. There is some audio ones, but again, those are not accessible. They have approximately 100 hours of recording, and then they effectively shut down. They can buffer 100 hours internally.
Alright, so I have a suggestion for a plan. Sixes, we'll get some technomats, I don't know, just like hire him or something. Put on his full Mechanicus gear and just like walk up to the front door. It's like, hello, we've been detecting some strange power fluctuations from your house and we'd like to make sure it's all okay.
Meanwhile, Leroy and whoever else is good at being stealthy retrieves those bugs. Because they're doing it before.
Can do.
I will, if you provide me matching ropes and whatever, I'll join those technomats.
Interesting. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna use the entrance to Castle Manor because I didn't actually come up. No, this is Mechanicus Park.
Da-da-da-da.
Oh, look, there's a guy.
God damn it!
Why is that thing everywhere?
Dio.
Deals from you heretics. Aye.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, what are you guys like?
I
I mean, I
don't-
can't get rid of it.
Well, there's a dead lady. Oh, where'd she go?
Aye.
I like how the hats move, but the text is fine. Yeah, that's not his spot.
Possibly not fine.
Why is there a servitor called Butter?
He's called Butler.
It's Butler. It's not Buster. It's Butler.
Oh,
No,
I'm
wait,
zoomed
no,
down
it's
so it
Butter.
looks like teeth.
No, it's Butler. I don't care what you say.
It's
Two
teeth.
T's.
That definitely says butler.
No,
It's a butter servitor. It passes butter.
Yes.
It's only.
Have you not seen Rick and Morty?
Butter.
Have you not seen the butter servitor?
Yeah.
Even I haven't seen Rick and Morty, and even I know that scene.
Hey, Deadlight, could you stop the things from snapping to the grid for a second, please?
If you press Alt while you're holding it, it won't snap to grid.
Oh, that's a whole new awesome discovery.
Suddenly magic.
Magic.
Gosh, what are you guys like today? You're just awful.
Hey.
Ay.
By the
Welcome
way,
back, Smarty. You haven't missed anything. Everyone's just being inept.
I sent a picture of the butler.
Where are we now?
You're welcome.
Grasslands
Grasswell Manor. No,
Grasslands.
well,
Last
Wellson's
floor.
Manor, but
Oh, okay.
I'm just moving you here because I just realised I need to actually set this up. So.
Deadlight, could you move the Dios Mio heretics slightly to the left? No!
Curses.
There you go.
God damn it!
Yay.
What do I need to move?
The Dios Mio heretics, because it's slightly in the way.
Why didn't you move the whole thing slightly?
I can't! Because the text was done by...
This is a group project, Deadlight.
There.
Yay.
So yeah, who is going into the stealth party?
Me and
Me.
Leroy, I think, are the only stealth ones.
Okay, Isabel, get out of here. You're dead. I shall quickly, if I reveal down here, you guys can drag your own tokens in, right? Okay,
I was trying.
I can't.
you're already on here.
Cool.
0. Who else am I missing?
My token is too big.
That should be everyone.
My spoon is too big.
Is that better?
Yes.
Is this better?
Well, at least it reflects my strength with hammer hand.
There you go. It's fixed. It's no longer too big.
Yes.
I will eat him. He is big enough for me to eat.
You guys can sort out who's going in which party. I can sort out the manor.
Yeah. So-
Stealth party over by 0. Woo!
Other party over by Kyrian.
I feel like stealth might be fun, but lacking the actual skill will probably be painful. So.
If we get caught, I'm ditching you.
Yeah. I mean, you don't have invisibility psychics.
I don't even think that's a thing.
It is.
It actually is.
Yep.
I haven't seen that.
It's in telepathy. So.
Yeah, telepathy. Telepathy is a fun tree. Telepathy is a very fun tree.
Yes.
I just realised a massive 8-foot tall tech acolyte might stand out slightly.
God damn it, Blorg. Why you gotta be
They
Blorg?
pretend like he's a servitor.
I have very weird taste in my servitors. I require only ogrins.
Beep boop bop, beep boop bop bop.
Okay.
Butter.
That's not butter, it's a butler. I don't know why you keep saying butter.
Oh, I can make portals with this thing.
Check Discord. That's why they keep calling it butter.
No, it's called butler. It's butler. I don't know why you keep calling it butter.
We have video evidence that,
Spells.
There is no butter.
Two teeth.
we have video evidence
is
that
no-
I don't believe you. I don't believe you.
Check Discord. I sent the picture of it being called butter.
No, you're all wrong. You all need your eyes tested. Look. Look, there, look. See, look. It's got its name. Look.
It's got 2 T's. It's more British than Deadlight.
I do want to say, it took you... That was that way the first time, by the way. It was actually butter the first time we did this.
I wasn't here for that. I would have pointed that shit out so quick.
I think we did.
No, you didn't. If you want to get the video evidence, you totally can. Okay. So
We're going to be looking for the discordant, right?
you're meant to be recovering the bugs.
But if
So-
you can find the discordant in the process, that is also nice.
So you knock on the manor door, I assume.
Yep.
You are greeted by a butler servitor.
A butter servitor.
Butterbot.
About 9,000.
Servitor, we are here for routine maintenance. Allow us entry.
Very well, let me go get the resident tech priest. Turns around. You are allowed to stand in the lobby.
Well done. You stand in the lobby.
They're not here. I just realised this map doesn't even have like a go out spot for me. Oh well. There are 2 guys sort of loitering near the entrance. They have like light carapace on, and they have interesting rifles, to say the least. They don't look standard rifles, to say the least.
Can I make like a point blank awareness check considering the guy's like 3 feet from me?
You can make a tech use test.
What bonuses do I get for point blank?
Point blank, none really, because it's trying to work out what this gun is, as opposed to noticing it.
No, I don't know shit.
It's a gun. It shoots bullets, you think. Or possibly lasers.
Pew pew.
Can I at least tell if it's like powered by like an electrical source or like standard kinetics? Without a tech use test? Like, I mean, like if it's powered by like a source, like I believe it should be easily noticeable. Like if there's like a power pack or like a fucking cable going into a backpack or something.
Do you know what? I actually haven't statted this gun up.
Therefore, it does not exist. Awesome. They are unarmed.
Hey Deadlight, do any of those drills tell me anything about the gun he's using?
It tells me that you're a massive, massive cheese.
What?
I'm just going to roll everything at 80. Yeah, you can tell it's a gun. It's going to hurt if you get shot by it.
I tell the type of gun.
You may. I want to say it's plasma, because that sounds really awesome. But
If it's plasma, I'm stealing that shit the moment they go down.
I kind of make like a common plasma gun.
If it's
it
plasma,
looks-
I'd imagine it's also fucking glowing.
Yeah.
It's green.
If it's a common plasma gun, it's basically going to explode.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, not like a standard plasma gun. Like a really
mean
low
the-
powered.
Yeah.
Like a really low powered, cheap plasma gun.
Yeah, they call those last
was-
weapons.
They call them no. They call them poor quality plasma guns.
No, they call them grenades.
I mean, that's what I was trying to make with the plasma moonlighter.
Yeah, do you know what? Screw it. They've got plasma moonlighters.
Moonlighters.
Because I've just scrolled up to that. Yeah, they shoot a unusual silvery plasma bolt. They do not have the standard Imperial white. If you gang round them, he literally just shoves one of you away.
I'm steady.
Still
Carry.
I'm not going to bother them because I know what a gun is, but I wouldn't identify those unusual makes. Anyways.
We all go round this one guard. He then just decides to, you know, pull a grenade out and just drop it at his feet, kills all of the party.
And himself.
And
Yeah.
so,
Pretty
Anyway,
sure I would survive.
not if it's a vortex grenade.
It's got
That
vortex
would be a
grenades.
problem.
Checking out.
So yeah, anyway, after a few minutes, the butler comes back. He's followed by a tech priest, flanked by 2 servitors. They appear similar to the guard servitors you had in having Grazzle Manor, although a lot newer. The butler then steps aside.
Greetings, brother. We have detected strange electric fluctuations around and inside of this manor. This concerns us greatly, and we would like to investigate.
Yeah, he's like, oh, that is understandable. We've been refitting electronics. Here, he hands you a data slate.
Alright, scroll through the data.
It lists a bunch of refitting, all approved, all, refitting of lab equipment and such. You know, new equipment, new labs, repair kit for a workshop, workshops, etc., etc.
Ah, very interesting.
It is all above board, and it is all actually approved as well.
I ask, of course, could we see some of these new...
Can I see your authorization?
Yes, and I hand him a faked authorization. Digital signature.
Roll me a deceive test!
Can I use tech use for my deceive test?
I assume you've prepped this in advance.
I assume I have as well.
Because I don't think you guys would be that idiotic.
Hey, this ain't my problem.
So if someone else with tech use and has deceive wants to, they may.
I have both of those.
I suggest
Can I-
zero.
Yeah, but you aren't quite there.
Can I use Forbidden Law of Dectus Mechanicus?
I
to,
could have
forge
I could have done it
a-
before they got there.
Yeah, no, this is what I'm saying. I'm assuming you've made this beforehand.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, yeah, if you give me a Forbidden Law Adaptus Mechanicus roll, Harrison.
Mm-hmm.
That should be.
At 100.
Oh, come on!
Oh my god, it actually is.
You got a fate point that.
Sixes, why? Harrison, how do
I'm
you
making
do
this
this?
have a fun
You are
combat.
the worst tech priest I've ever seen. Tech priest. Oh, you are actually the worst tech priest.
Keep the 100, at least then it will be more entertaining.
Isn't that Harrison's like third 100 roll? Like
Yes.
Today.
this session?
Yeah.
How
Yes.
does he do this?
You know when I say the party wants to shoot sixes? I'm not over-exaggerating.
Sounds like sixes has a few too many.
So, how hard is it to make a scatter grenade so I can just overload him with coding and fry his brain? How hard would that be to do?
Who, me?
Quite hard.
Quite
At
hard.
this point, isn't he just like a demon of bad luck? Can I just exorcise him?
Sixes, no.
Banish him back to the
Back
morgue?
at the manor.
Oh,
Yeah,
guys,
you exercise him by putting a bolt round in his head.
guys, how do you feel about this, right? I hand him the security paper, knowing that it's obviously, like, awful and will fail.
I still
And then
have
it's like-
a deceive test for you.
I shock him, and it's like, oh, sorry, static shock.
Alright. So, what am I rolling on this fucking deceive test?
Minus 10.
Deceive test for what?
This is
Zero is making the pass.
31 of 31. God.
Okay.
Minus 10.
Oh.
Minus.
No, that might already... Yeah, he already included those.
I did.
Target 0, eh? It's spreading! It's spreading!
Did you put a plus in your thing?
No, that's actually his target. He has
Alright,
City
I got this.
Fellowship, Untrained, and minus 10.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Why is everybody rolling deceive?
Yeah, no, why is everyone
Yeah,
rolling C? I asked Zero to make me the pass. You can't all make me the pass.
Okay.
'Cause you don't...
Yeah,
I mean, if you want
Yeah.
to shock this guy, you're more than willing to. You're more than welcome to.
Does Zero's deceive... Does the Tech Priest buy it?
He looks at it, and then he makes a GM roll, I actually have to make a GM roll. I also realised I didn't actually stat this guy properly.
Make it scrutiny. Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, the counter for deceive is usually scrutiny.
Yeah, it is scrutiny, but he can use intelligence. Because it is intelligence in this case.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
He looks at it and he's not convinced of it. He doesn't say anything, but he doesn't seem convinced of it. Actually, no, wait. Give me scrutiny.
Can I use intelligence?
No. You need to use perception.
Well,
Fellowship is the only other choice, I think.
Yeah, no, he totally buys it. You'd like it?
Oh no.
If anyone else is there, they can actually do it as well.
that is 9 degrees of failure.
Yeah, no,
But,
he totally buys it.
With 0 degrees of failure?
He's a tech priest. You don't know.
Okay.
Why did you roll a security?
Yeah.
Oh, whoops, wrong one.
Okay. I spend a fate point to reroll.
Okay.
Oh, motherfucker!
No one had to roll.
Yeah.
Sparse.
I guess I've been around bullshitting like with sixes and his robotic shit long enough to tell a tech priest.
Yeah, this is like he's got that look that Arex always has whenever she's talking to sixes, which is, why do I not believe you?
Because I'm behind this door, and this guard would probably be looking at Hogan. Could I use my comm bead to then like quietly say like, yeah, this guy ain't buying it?
Give me a stealth test, because you are literally right next to someone.
And you're also you're enormous.
Yeah. It's not a case of they're not paying you attention, but you're talking.
How much time would it take me to walk outside and then do it? I mean, like, I'm like 2 meters from like being outside on the other side.
Yeah,
of the
it would
wall.
take you a few seconds, but they might raise some alarms if you just start walking out. Tech lights don't just randomly walk out the building.
What if I pull out?
From now on, we need to have a designated, like, warning sign or whistle or sound.
Would it make it less suspicious if I pull out a cigar and then walk outside like I'm acting like I'm lighting it? Because it would be polite to not smoke inside without permission.
Yes, because then you're clearly not a tech acolyte.
That works for me. I will pull out like one of my Oberon-sized cigars and then like take a stroll outside and like, you know, pretend like I'm going outside to smoke. And then like once I get outside, I will like pretend like I'm lighting it, but I will like, you know, hit the button on my helmet and then like inform Sixes and Killian that this tech priest is not buying this shit.
Okay, Killian and Cade, both give me awareness tests. Sixes you can't because you're dealing with this tech priest, and Blorg you can't because you're outside. Killian, you get the distinct impression that the guards are spooked.
Are spooked?
Yeah, one of them raises a finger to his ear, signaling he's got a vox bead, microbead, and he mutters something under his breath.
See what's going on through the windows?
No, because there's trees.
Okay, so I'm going to
watching
stealth
us,
and
right?
reposition so I can see through the windows.
Right. If you're trying to break in to get the bugs, you wouldn't be trying to watch them.
Yeah.
That's the issue. Like,
Now that I know things are going bad, I'll get the bugs later. I'm more interested in making sure people don't die.
that's going to take you a good few minutes to get in a position to be anywhere near these guys. Like, I assume your plan was for these guys to come into the front and distract everyone,
Yeah.
while those two go through the back to get the bugs.
Yeah, that was the idea.
Yep.
So,
And I'm continuing with plan.
Okay, well then I'm just going to sprint as quietly as possible to the back to get the bugs really quickly.
you're already at the back.
Only distracting right now.
Yes, I will deal with you in a minute, because I'm trying to deal with these to see how this
Yeah.
goes. So yeah, killing you spots, the guards are definitely spooked.
Yeah.
They do that sort of subtle thing that you've seen a number of times, where it's like, okay, there's, crap's going to go down, click safety off, tense up slightly.
Okay, so Sixes at this point is going to.
Well, hold on, wait. Before Sixes do anything, can I butt in real quick? Was this because Blord walked outside? Because if so, could I make that stealth check?
It doesn't matter.
You've already done it.
Yeah.
Alright,
the reason why you can't make a stealth check is because you're a massive ogre.
Yeah.
Okay,
Like, it's the
maybe
very fact you walked outside that spooked them.
Okay. Alright, I just figured maybe, like, somehow they looked through the window and saw me do it when I was trying to, like, fake the lighting the cigar thing.
No, it's the fact you walked out, and that's not an act-like thing to
So,
do.
Sixes will.
Get drunk.
He will ask the tech priest, is anything wrong? And then he'll look at the data slate he's proffering. It's like, by the Omnisci, who let the Ogryn get near the data slate again?
He looks very confused, Ogryn.
The acolyte back there.
Former Ogrim that is now
We just-
used
we-
as a lifting servitor.
We just
see him outside smoking a cigar.
We just came from a heavy lifting job, and he was attached as a contractor. I don't even know where they get these things. I'm sorry. Well, I'll be back with the correct paperwork. God, damn it!
Yeah.
And Sixes will look very annoyed, turn around, and walk out.
Yeah.
Okay. He
I'll
doesn't
just
say anything.
Follow him.
He doesn't say anything at all.
He's like, what? 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 And you just basically have this entire conversation, and then you just turn and walk out, and he's like, okay.
Suspicion averted.
No, that is even more suspicious. But at least we found out that Versven is also building his own lab and workshop and setting up a base of operations.
We can steal his.
Quite
You are
a
fully
lot.
aware that he was doing that because that was literally part of the requirements to build his manor.
Yeah.
We should steal his. If I'd known this, it would be like, okay, so we know where all the stuff we need is. It just belongs to someone else.
But what we did not have before and what we have now is, because Sixes has a memorance implant, if I understood it right, we have now...
And I can also remember everything I've seen. Sorry.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was getting at. So we know now what he has installed, if we didn't know that before, I think. In addition to what we supplied. Anyways, so that's a front door.
So yeah, I don't have
Just
a
to
back
make it
door.
less suspicious, you should probably just like smack Blorg as you walk out.
Yeah.
Just be like, God damn it, Ogryn.
Yeah, sure.
You smack Blorg. Blorg gives you this like really pissed off fucking look.
Okay, Sixes, you wish to attack Blorg. Okay, you attack Blorg, right, roll damage.
For a slap?
No. You can't slap, you must...
Oh.
Living surge everyone.
Slap? No. Drop kick.
Lightning hand.
Seriously?
But no, I just slapped.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say. Lightning hands Blorg.
You have failed me for the last time.
Unlimited power!
Yeah. Meanwhile, on the... yeah, do that back at the manor, please. Oh, somewhere it does not leave an all too obvious mess.
Okay, so around the back, can you both give me a stealth test, please? To begin with.
Yep.
I click
What's
on
the
my
lighting level?
It's the middle of the day.
Okay.
What? I fate point that. The last fate point.
Okay.
Goddamn stealthy. 13 degrees of success, I think?
Laroy just disappears.
Do you have like a chameleon cloak and shit?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, that's why. I was like, damn it! How are you so much better than this at me?
Then the
How many degrees of success, sir?
4.
Okay, so you managed to sneak into the back of the manor.
14 degrees of success, actually.
0.
Yeah, that's fine. You managed to sneak in, easy enough. The guards don't seem to give you any, you know, they're on regular patrols, nothing out of the way. Why do I hear white noise?
I don't know. I hear it too.
Yeah, I was hearing that as well.
Yeah, I wonder where that came from.
Dio.
No, he's muted. That's the thing. It can't be Grey and Dio because they're both muted.
It was from roll 20 for some reason because no one was talking and I still heard it.
That is weird. Anyway, you creep into the back of the manor easy enough. Is there any particular locations you wish to try and get the bugs from?
Technically Zero doesn't know where these bugs are.
You can assume there's one or two bugs in most major rooms.
I'll let Leroy lead this one.
Okay, so where are the bugs? Like, what are the room options?
Dining room, study, small library, workshop, garage, laboratory, bedrooms, hallways.
Go to the study first.
Okay, you start approaching the study, and you realise there is a problem. There is a guard outside it.
What kind of armor does he have?
He has light enforcer carapace.
Ah, shit.
Although it's not the enforcer type, it's being specially modified to not have the insignia, but it's a light carapace.
Oh, you know what's something I wonder? Is there like a ventilation system?
Sorry. Not really.
Zero will pull out his collapsed down stub SMG, which has a silencer on it, and look at Leroy.
Let's not do that. I can dose him with Obscura if we have to, if we can't find out anything else.
If he tells me no, then I slip it back into my coat, keep it hidden so no light glints off of it and gives us away.
Yeah, fair enough. Just for context, it's like a blank hallway, like this. Just imagine this.
How close to the door is he standing?
Right next to it. If you
Like-
imagine red is the walls, and blue is the door. There's a few.
That
red doors.
guy's the guard, right?
Yeah.
Do it, but he's not in front of it.
No, he's next to it.
Oh, what's the lighting like in the hallway?
Decent.
Are there?
Pardon?
How many light sources are there?
There are 3 bulbs, one at each end of the hallway and one in the middle of the hallway. The middle of the hallway is where the study door is.
Okay, I think I'm gonna have to dose this guy. It seems to be the only way forward. Up to him, and then I'm gonna dose him with Obscura.
Okay. Give me another stealth roll.
Can I get a bonus to it for my last one?
No, because I'm going to say you actually get a penalty for it because you're moving down a hallway.
You need to get a trank gun. Or like a
Needle gun. Needle guns are hard to get.
See,
I
a
give
blow
you
dart, that would be pretty good. That's cheap
Yeah.
too, I think.
That's what I said. Get a blow dart gun and just stick the Obscura on like a needle or something and...
Anyway, that's not for now.
Alrighty.
Now do you get a minus 40?
It's 40, which is still a pass. By 2 degrees.
2 degrees? Okay.
3 or 4 degrees, I guess. I don't know exactly.
What is actually his stats? I can use his stats because they're decent. 41... no. Just...
Oh, it's
no,
3
you-
degrees success.
3? Okay. You do get onto him just in time before he manages to spot you. Manage to stab it into him. He goes down. Easily. Actually, wait. He's gonna make it toughness just to try and stay awake. But it's gonna be him. Oh my gosh! Yes. I forgot to give him a minus, but yeah, no. He stays awake and freaks out.
Okay, I hold up the hand cannon to his temple, and I hold up my other finger to my lips.
He actually needs to suffer from... Unfortunately, that doesn't matter, because he's suffering from hallucinogen.
Just took a combat action against a guy under Obscura.
Mm-hmm.
That's a hallucinogen effect right there, buddy. God.
No. He's. You gave him Obscura, but he stays awake and freaks out by seeing. My hands! Where are my hands? Ah! He like drops his rifle and starts screaming about his hands.
Okay,
He's
well,
like-
I immediately go into the study, and I say, just Zero, come on, let's just go into here for a second. That guy
Yeah,
can
I go
freak
in.
out. Everybody will think he was just doing drugs on the job.
I go in, it's like, as I'm going in, I go to reach for the rifle, but I stop and I go in.
Yeah, because that would be really sketchy if he didn't have his gun.
Yeah, I know, that's why I stopped, but Zero would go to reach for it, but would realize, and just keep going.
Okay, you go into the study. You know where the bugs are. They are
Okay,
easy to recover.
so, well, okay, Zero, see if you can get any data from any computers that you see in here. I'm going to get the bugs real quick. We need to be in and out, like, immediately.
Yep.
He does have a personal cogitator on the desk.
I'll try to hack into it.
Okay, give me
I'll
a security.
just swap it out with mine.
If that's what you want to do.
Actually, no, I won't. How long would it take for me to transfer over all the data on it onto mine?
A minute, possibly.
I can just hack it.
Yep. Give me a security roll. You're going to take a minus 20 because you're under duress.
Would I get any bonuses for being really used to doing stuff like this?
Wait, I give him my multi-key.
I have
That
one.
doesn't help.
Yeah.
You're not picking a lock, you're hacking a computer.
Would
I shall
my
pick-
personal cogitator help him hack it?
No, not in this case.
Alright. My former question still stands. Would I have any bonuses for being used to hacking things under duress?
I'll give you a plus 10 for this.
Alright. So, it's a negative 10.
Welcome back to you.
God damn it, fuck today.
Model of personal cogitator is mine.
Mhm.
I used a blank data slate, by the way, because you said we could grab them.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just gonna... You know what? He's gonna know anyways. I say let's just grab it, whatever.
Okay. You're just gonna grab it. That's fine. However, as you're sort of like... Zero's like fiddling around, and you're just like, just grab it. Just screw it, grab it. He's gonna know. You realise there is at least 3 more guards outside the door. And like, what the hell are you doing? Like, they're screaming at their friend.
Is there a window in this room?
There is.
I'll try to open the window, and if the window opens, I'll drop the cogitator out into like a bush, and then shut it, and hide.
Can we hide in the room? Is there room to hide?
There is potentially room to hide. You'd both be giving me stealth tests at minus 60 though.
Minus 60?
Yes.
I don't think I
Yeah.
can pass that.
Yeah, the stealth tests and the hiding places in this room are not big.
You can
Okay,
always
what if we
succeed
shoot out... Okay, how many light sources are in this room?
There is a grand fire, and there is a desk light, and a light switch at the top of the room. Sort of a single bulb in the top of the room. Currently, the fire is crackling away slightly in the corner. Actually, pan burst.
What we could do would be to try and stop up the chimney and put out a bunch of stuff onto the fire to create a bunch of smoke. But actually, that would draw more people's attention. There's no reason for them to actually come in here yet, because they happened.
I'll ready my stub SMG just in case.
Okay.
Spider pads, I say let's go out the window.
Now,
I'll let him go first.
Okay.
But first off, while he was doing that stuff, did I manage to find the bugs?
You do? Let's turn this down a bit.
I take a glance by the window to see who's watching it, and then I say, let's go out the window.
You take a glance at the window. It is at the front of the manor. Going out.
How many people are looking? Like, are there a lot of people outside? What do we see?
You're on the You're on the upper story, and while there aren't a lot of people looking at it now, if you started climbing on the outside, it might draw a lot of attention.
So, how far of a fall is it?
It would be a 10-meter fall.
Much calculated, by the way.
Damage, it would probably be 1d10 plus 5. Because
Very,
if you
very
land in the bush. Welcome. Huh?
I said very, very bad. You don't want to fall that far.
Yeah, no.
You can take 11 damage if you fall 1 meter. It's quite funny. What do you wish to do?
Righty. So, Probably
Zero's
go
gonna
to manor
pipe.
without being seen because my chameleon armor will allow me to blend into the coloring of it. Zero, however, does not have that. So I give Zero my stummer.
Already have one.
Oh, never mind. Pass a minus 60.
That would drop it down to a minus 30 on my stealth test. Just go. If you're gonna go out the window, go out the window. I'll take my chances in here because I'm not jumping out a window unless I have to.
Okay, well then I'll stay here with Zero as well, and maybe they won't come in here. Maybe they'll just think the guy was taking drugs.
Okay.
Put my personal cogitator on the desk for anything yet, so it has no data on it.
A good minute
And
passes.
just in case the guards would notice that it was missing.
Okay. Are you two hiding, or are you just standing in the open?
Yeah.
I assume we're hiding.
Okay, you still give me the stealth tests?
Would hiding, like, under the desk give any bonuses?
Why not try dangling out the window?
Because it's the middle of broad daylight on the and they're on the second story, the first story.
Yes, but they're not trying to hide from the people outside.
That is
The
true.
next time try to infiltrate a place, let's do it at night.
Yeah.
Okay. Zero, still give me a stealth test. Hiding
Okay.
behind the desk probably isn't the smartest place if they go to, to check the computer.
That he can hide behind.
Yeah.
Honestly, just crouch and stand behind the door so when it opens inwards it covers you.
Natural one.
And if it doesn't cover you, you're crouched anyway.
That
so
is
you're
perfect.
fine.
We're good.
Zero's like, what if I just hide behind the door? I just like the idea when they open the room, Zero's just still standing there like, I don't know what to do. And they just ignore him. I'm not here!
They think it's a new statue.
Oh yeah, this.
A cloaked and very furry statue.
Hey,
so yeah.
What the fire is on?
Bat.
I climb
So,
onto
yes.
the ceiling and I hang.
Just like in the middle of the room. So yeah. You hear yelling and shouting outside. A few guards running back and forth. When it says check the study, see if someone's got in there. The guy's passed out. Don't know what the hell's going on. A guard comes in. I'm going to use the Enforcer's Wireless because that's appropriate. He does get a degree of success, but that's not enough to spot you guys. He eventually leaves, and you hear silence going on the other side of the door.
I'm just gonna keep sitting here.
Okay.
Yeah.
How long are you gonna sit here? Is the question.
I'll give it 5 minutes unless Leroy has another idea. Because we're having to work together.
Can I use the Auspex to try and detect movement in the outside hall?
You need to use the tech use ability on it.
Which I can do. I'll try it.
Okay, yeah, I hand him the Auspex then.
I have one.
Okay,
Okay.
well that works.
Straight tech use.
Oh. Alright.
Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm falling asleep. I should probably go get some caffeine. Yeah. You detect a bit of movement for a moment, and then there's no movement outside the door.
I'll signal him that it's all clear. I'll give him like the okay sign.
By saying that there was, did you mean there was no movement or there were no life signs?
There's no life signs as such, or movements.
Then I say let's move quickly. Oh, also, did I get the bugs out of there?
Yes, you did.
Yes.
I did say, repeatedly.
Next closest room that has bugs, because that's where we head then.
Next closest room would be one of the guest bedrooms.
Alright. Oh, I guess we go there then.
Yeah,
you slip in.
Is there anything in this room that's worthwhile other than the bugs?
Give me awareness tests. You can tell I didn't plan for this. Yep. 0. You've known to like move into a place, live there briefly, and then move out, and you can tell the signs somebody's done that here.
Other than that, is there like nothing interesting? Is it just that someone's come in here, slept for a little bit, and left?
Yeah, probably for like 3 or 4 days. You glance around, there is some clothes that seem odd. They have like a weird residue on them.
I'll look at Leroy and I'll whisper.
Medicae or chemistry?
I have neither. I have Medicae, but I don't have chemistry.
You can't test that here because you don't have a lab on you.
Okay, then I cut off a section of it and I like put it in like a, I don't know, like a little sample case or something.
I eat it. Okay. Yep, you can grab a sample of it.
I'll let them know that someone's crashed here for a little bit because you know he told me. I'll let them know that, and I'll tell them to grab the bugs. We got it. We can't stay in one place for too long.
You grab
And I'll
bugs?
I'll cover the door with my SMG, and I'll use my good hearing to hear if anybody's gonna come towards the door.
Okay. You don't hear anyone.
Alright. I still keep the gun trained on the little though.
I've reloaded my injector.
Okay. Now, the next closest room is the master bedroom.
No, it's sure left. I only have poison.
Oh no. Do you wish to keep searching, or do you wish to try and bail?
Well,
How many more bugs do we have?
see if we have an option, because I'd prefer not to kill anyone, because that would be the level of force that we should be using on these people that are kind of our allies.
They wouldn't know it would be us though. Nobles play games all the time and assassinate each other.
Okay. You've put bugs in every main room. So that's like dining room, kitchen, living room, like, you know, dining, main hall, you know, smoking room, etc., etc. You've gotten the bugs out of 2 of the rooms.
How many rooms are like close to us that we could get to that's not like a dining room or a living room?
The only room you think worth get to easily is the master bedroom.
I'm okay with going for one more room.
It is at the back of the manor, so getting out a window that side might be a bit easier.
Yeah, I'm willing to go one more room.
Okay.
I'm assuming Leroy as well, because he hasn't said no.
Oh, can you hear me?
Now we can hear you. You didn't say anything.
I said sounds good.
Okay. You spot the master bedroom. There is a servitor standing guard outside.
I look to Leroy, it's like, we can't drug that thing. I had to pop it if we want to get in there. Unless there's a back
you're
door.
not trying hard enough if you can't.
Yeah, I'm not gonna stab a robot with a fucking syringe and hope it falls over.
Okay, so there's a back
To be
door
fair,
window to
sorry.
this room as well, you said, right?
To the master bedroom, yes, there is a back window.
I just want to say, servitors are not robots.
Close enough, they could have any type of...
What I do
implant them.
is I say, let's go into the next room over, determine that nobody's in there, find a room that has access to a window that's right next to it, pull back, going slowly so that my cameline armor can blend in.
Mm-hmm.
No.
I can't get
Hello?
over unless he throws that stuff over.
Yeah, no, I would say you just stay here in this room. I'm going to leave my sniper rifle with you too, because that's just going to slow me down. Alone, and then I'll come back and meet up with you here in this room.
Alright.
Okay, so Theodore, Leroy, you climb out the window, shimmy across, climb into back into the master bedroom. It's the master bedroom. There's stuff around. Zero. As you're outside, as you sort of in the room, you're using your specs. You detect movement.
Is it coming towards me or the master bedroom?
It's coming towards the master bedroom.
I'll tell Leroy, be careful. Someone's going for the master bedroom.
Okay, I look around to see good hiding places.
Underneath the bed.
Only good hiding place.
Become a
Where else
skeleton
do
in
you-
the closet.
Yeah, you could try going hide in the walk-in closet.
How big is the walk-in closet?
It's a walk-in closet. It's decently sized.
Lots of clothes and things?
Yeah, it's full of clothes.
It's a closet.
It's a closet.
And I'm gonna go into the walk-in closet.
Okay, you go into the walk-in closet.
By the way, anything nice?
Yeah, lots of nice fancy suits. None of them fit you. They're all human
Just
size.
clothes.
Just clothing.
Never mind.
Yeah, no, it's full of dead bodies. Yeah. You hear at the door. Look, I don't care. Just search the manor and find them. They can't have gotten far. It appears to be Lord Wilson. He then slams the door in someone's face. Zero hears someone leave. And then Lord Wilson sounds like he's getting ready for something. He puts on a radio, so he starts listening to some classic opera music, and starts getting ready.
Getting ready, like getting dressed and whatnot, or?
Mm-hmm.
I guess I'll just wait.
Okay. Half an hour passes. Eventually Lord Nelson leaves. He does come into the walk-in wardrobe, but he does not see you.
Please tell me you like get into some of his pants, and because you're so short, you just sink into them.
Yeah, he gets stuck
Okay,
there.
so once he leaves, I take a look around the master bedroom, see what's there, and then... Well, first, do I see anything cool?
You need to give me an awareness test. You see nothing, John.
Okay, I'm gonna re-roll that.
Okay.
I see
To find
everything.
things as well, like hidden safes and whatnot.
I don't know. Give me an awareness test, and you might actually see something. Why didn't you have a target of 30
Well,
points
that's
last
too
time?
great. I just asked you about the aspects.
You scan around. There is nothing that jumps out at you. There's no like hidden safes or anything. There is a normal safe.
Okay, and did I see anything normally? Just
No.
there's no papers or anything.
It doesn't seem like it. Perhaps that stuff was in the in the study.
We've got that.
Then I just get the bugs and I bug out.
Okay.
You're not gonna try to get into the safe?
It's not a safe.
No, I said there's no hidden safe. There is a normal safe.
I'm definitely going to try and get into the safe.
Okay.
Well, first, I'm going to look at it to see like how good of a safe it is.
It's a pretty decent one. It's going to impose a minus 30.
Well, I do have security, a multi-key, so it does get rid of the minus 30 for me.
Okay.
Yes.
Cancels it out, I mean. Okay, yeah, I'll try it.
Cool. Give me the roll.
30. Oh, also, before I do this, I'm going to make sure that the window is is already opened and unlatched, so that worst case scenario, I can just bug.
Yeah, okay. That's fair enough.
But,
No. Are you re-rolling?
yeah.
Okay.
It only gets worse.
Excellent. The you're like fiddling with it, and you're just like, oh, sod this. Give me an agility test.
Dodge? Will dodge work?
Dodge will work in this.
Doesn't matter.
Oh, you just passed. You hear... Zero, you hear alerts from the servitor outside. You're sort of like listening to the door. You hear alert, and the servitor turns round, kicks in the door. Yeah, and this is why you rolled agility, because it opens up with a flamer. You jump
Okay,
out.
I sprint to the door and I say, alright, Zero, I probably shouldn't have done that, but we need to bug out right now, so,
Oh wait, no, you just, if you're jumping out, you have to give me an acrobatics test to hang on, still.
I have spider pads.
Yes, but you're kind of, you're trying to dive out the window while not being set on fire.
Well, I do have acrobatics, actually.
It's kind of like quite a fiddly move.
I'm just surviving by like a hair's breadth.
Yeah, you sort of like put your hand on, activate the spider pad, and swing round on it. Luckily, because you're quite light, because you're a ratling, you just manage it. You reckon if you were a normal human, you'd have probably, you know, the weight would have just pulled you off and you'd have been flung out and fallen. You shimmy along.
Zero, it's too hot, we have to bug.
Yeah, get going.
You hear an alarm go off, which the rest of the party can hear as well.
Lovely.
Yes.
Oh,
You may now all unison facepalm.
Hey, this isn't my fault.
So yeah, how are you getting out now?
Okay, so Zero and I are both like on the back part of the wall, right?
I'm still in the room.
Yeah, Zero's still in the room. You're on the back side. I assume you went into the room.
Like, so going out from the mansion into the backyard, how far away are we from the street?
A decent distance.
Back of the mansion.
Pardon?
What's in the back of the mansion?
Gardens.
Right now.
Sorry, what you keep cutting out and... Theodore?
What time is it?
What time? It's middle of the afternoon. Still quite bright out.
So... Yeah. Window real quick. I'm like, pass me my sniper rifle. I'm like, okay. Yeah, we need a bug. We could just book it across the gardens, try and make it to the street. We could split up. I can climb up onto the roof or something. What are you thinking?
We're in the noble part of town, right?
Yes.
Would I know where my old contact is, the one that hired me for the Kara? Is he far away?
He's a few doors down.
If we can get out, get across the fence, 2 doors down, I know a guy. He's not gonna like you, he's probably gonna be very racist, but he's the best we got right now.
I'm used to it, I don't care.
We'll get ready for bags on your feet. Guy's an asshole, but he used to pay me, so let's hope he keeps to liking me. Let's go.
Oh, also, since I have spider pads and a clip harness, can I, like, help him climb down or something?
You can hand some of it over to him.
Clip drop harness.
I guess I'm taking the clip drop harness.
Okay, cool. If you fail the climb test, now you don't take any damage. So you're climbing down the back wall of the manor?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. Yep, they don't spot you. They're too busy running around like heads. You have a few minutes to climb down.
And then we just sprint off.
Fair enough. Dio, how long until Song of Ice and Fire?
What?
Sorry?
How long until the game later?
It's 9 o'clock.
9 o'clock. And we're, what, 7:30?
It is exactly 1 hour and 22 minutes and 10 seconds.
Okay. There's your answer, Raz. If you want to bail now, that's totally fine.
I really don't want to bail. I'm just being annoyed by my mom for an ETA.
Well, then tell...
I'm just like, leave me alone. You know?
Okay, cool. That's how long of game you've got left, so... Sorry for the rest of you.
Roughly an hour and a half or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably a little less.
That's pretty much the ETA, just older.
Cool. So yeah. You run across the lawn, they're going to make another awareness check to try and spot you. And they do. One of them will open fire. They each get a shot against you. I haven't given them the gun.
There's a penalty to hit me because I'm really tiny.
That's fine.
Also, there's one to hit me because my armor makes me count as one range farther.
Okay, so it's standard. What's the penalty to hit you?
Minus 10.
Minus 20, I guess.
Would it? There you go.
Size, and then I count as a range farther away.
Okay, can you give me
So
all
I'm guessing
the
that's
custom...
minus 10.
Yeah, right. Give me all the custom modifiers, because trying to work out what they are would be really, really hard otherwise. You're like... Because you keep cutting out...
Minus 20.
Minus 20, okay, thank you. Make a standard attack, modifiers, minus 3. They miss. And hit 0. No modifiers. And they miss again. Wow. However, they are now fully aware of you. You get to the back of the gardens. There is a fence. There is barbed wire on top of this fence.
God damn it.
Oh, barbed wire, like, I'm covered. Actually, I have full armor on all parts of my body, so what if I go first and basically just bear hug the wire, and then I'll use myself as a mat so that Zero can climb over, since I'm guessing he's not armored.
I have mesh armor. 4 in all locations, if that helps you. Decide if you want to lay on top of barbed wire.
To do that then. Okay, I'll just eat it and jump through it.
Yeah,
Okay.
I will too.
Now, accordion wire actually has rules.
Does it?
Yes, it does.
I don't know if it did or not.
Yeah, it does.
I would say, let's just cut it with the combi tool, but we're being shot at.
Yeah, no. They do get a free shot at you if you climb over.
Well, we can't go through, so they get a free shot at us.
Yeah.
I knew I should have went for the jump pack.
Oh no, it's not. It's in.
Get jump packs?
Technically, yes.
It's in,
It is a cybernetic.
Also stands out like a sore thumb.
Yeah.
So while that book loads, they get to shoot you again. They get half aim now. Standard range against Leroy. Standard. Minus
10.
10 from his size.
Yep.
They miss. Wow. What if having a bunch of useless people? That guy's getting fired for death. My gosh, they're getting fired for sure.
Left in the manor.
Fired? Nah. Lammed, maybe.
Tools.
If I had their names, goddammit, I'd jump them on the streets.
Oh, also, I radio back and I tell the other guys to reclaim the personal cogitator from outside the window while the other people are distracted.
Okay, both will give you a minus 20 acrobatics test.
I don't think I can make that test.
Then you still have to roll.
Wait, what about his clip drop harness? How does that help? Because it gives
Doesn't
like
help.
a plus 30 to climb.
It's not climbing.
So, minus 20.
Yep.
Yeah.
How many degrees of failure is that?
Like 7.
D5 plus 7. This is against 0. You take 9 damage. You do get armor and toughness, and that's against Leroy. I don't think that's going to do anything anyway.
Yeah, no, I'm fine.
Yeah, that only takes 2 health from me, which isn't that much.
Okay. You both jump over the gate. You are now in someone else's garden. And their guards are standing. Their guards have kind of like woken up because an alarm's gone off and sort of like moved to the edge. One of them's literally both drop down to the other side. One of them standing there with a shotgun at point blank range. He says, "Try something. Go on. Make my day."
I look at him and
so
it's like,
I'm probably not gonna die. So, I'm gonna try. Actually,
You're going to try what?
keep running.
Okay. He's going to shoot you at point blank range with a combat shotgun. Combat
Yeah.
shotgun.
didn't you say it was the fence towards the street that we were climbing?
Oh, did you?
Yeah,
Sorry.
that's what you told us. I was like, why is there a guard on the outside of in the streets with a combat shotgun? How is that okay?
Sorry.
Theodore, keep in mind that when you get shot with a shotgun at point blank, you have the scatter rule, which adds like +3 damage, +3 pen.
Oh, it's +3 to both? Oh, well that is...
You'd have to look it up, but I know that at point blank it adds some pretty serious benefits for the scatter
actually
rule.
have this open here.
If you... Oh, sorry. Sorry, I didn't
is-
realise you were jumping to the streets. Okay, you jump into the streets. However, you've just jumped across a fence in a nobles district. Every guard is on high alert because an alarm has gone off.
I immediately look for a car that I can hotwire.
Yeah, there's 1 or 2 cars parked around.
We need to book it right now. Are you good at hotwiring stuff?
Zero.
Whoa, what?
By the way, is the party doing anything in this, or are they just sort of sitting in the chimera going facepalm?
I
facepalm,
sent them
facepalm?
back a message through the comm bead saying, recover the personal cogitator from the bushes.
Why is there a personal cogitator in the bushes?
Shut up, don't worry about it, we'll get it in a minute. Just
Okay.
Either you can get it now, or just don't worry about it. They're not gonna find it.
I've been deliberately not paying that much attention so that I can do better in character when they tell us what happens.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just...
When would that have happened that the alarms went off and the cogitator dropped in the bushes?
Would have been an
Related
hour.
Oh, they put it in like
this,
half an hour ago, easy. But the alarm
Yeah.
only has gone off like a few minutes ago, at most.
okay.
Yeah.
So, wait, so I get the times straight. I wonder if I can just pick it up while we're leaving anyways.
No, you can't.
Okay.
Because you guys weren't in there long enough to be able to do that.
Okay.
I don't even have a comm bead, so you know.
Mm.
Oh, yes,
Yeah,
you
whatever.
do. Yeah, you do. Arix will give you one.
Oh,
Yeah.
She's like, I
Alright,
can't be bothered
so-
to not be able to get in touch.
Mm.
We're hotwiring a car and getting out of here?
Okay, you hot in a car.
Because
what are
that's what Leroy said. So.
Yeah. Okay, so you break a window, you climb in, you start hot wiring. One of the guards comes out and just shoots the back of the car. Just opens fire with a moonlighter.
I pull out the hand cannon and I return fire to try and suppress him.
Oh, he's not shooting you, he's just ruining the back of the car.
He's marking the vehicle so they can find us again.
No, he's just
Yeah,
stopping
well,
you from
we can get
stealing the
another
car.
one later.
You can't drive away if the car's trashed.
Did he shoot a wheel or something, or is the engine
Yeah.
in the back?
No, he just shot the wheels out.
You can
How
still
did I not
drive.
notice him
Wheels
coming?
shot out. It's just bad for the car and hard.
Yeah, and I don't have a drive skill. Fuck it. I get out of the car and I open full auto fire.
I was gonna
Okay.
say, that seems like it should be a called shot twice to shoot out the tires, considering you're shooting the back of a car, and the tires would probably make up like 5% of the back of the car.
They're stationary tires. It's a stationary target. It's actually surprisingly large. He's shooting it with a machine gun. He's
Right.
probably
Yeah, but
gonna
I
hit
mean,
it.
No,
if you
he
look
shoot-
at the back of a car, tires are pretty obscured by the size of the back of the car, considering also the fact that half the tire is obscured by the wheel well. So you'd have to shoot through the trunk to get half the tire anyway.
So could I have gotten a chance to notice him and then maybe suppress him or something beforehand? I got out of nowhere.
That's not really. That's sort of you're sort of yelling at Zero to do this, and he sort of he's not even properly aiming. He's just sort of opening fire, just single shot, single shot, single shot, and he's not so much just aiming at the wheel. He's just aiming blindly.
Is the car crippled then or no?
The car will impose. You will take a -20 to drive it.
Okay, how close is the next car over that's not wrecked? Using this one. Okay, is it hotwired yet, or what do we have to roll to hotwire it?
Tech use.
Zero, can you get this thing working?
God damn it, we should just be going to my fucking friend's house. Sure, yeah, whatever.
I mean, we have to lose this tail before we... I don't think your friend would appreciate us bringing in the Arbites.
Yeah, that's why I don't work for him anymore. I don't give a shit about it. Alright, so
Well,
what's
if
the roll
that's
on
the
the
case, I'm perfectly fine going there. If we can take something from him, that'll get us out of this.
I know his place like the back of my hand, whatever. I don't. Do you want to hotwire the car or are we going? They're
So
shooting
let's
at
hotwire
us.
the car, let's go.
Okay, they're gonna fire you if you're just sitting there
No,
arguing.
I was
It's like-
saying he's hotwiring the car. He's hotwiring the car.
Okay.
Alright, so what's the modifiers for hotwiring the car?
Minus 20 because you're under duress.
Minus 20. No.
Isn't this pretty... Oh, never mind.
It would be if we weren't being shot at.
Yeah. You guys, by the way, in the Chimera, are hearing unusually plasma sounds.
I'm sure everything is fine.
There's alarms going off. You see a rhino drive past, an armistice rhino.
This seems
Oh my
completely normal.
fuck.
For the cogitator, it's in a bush in front of the mansion, I assume.
I feel like
Yes.
we should recover the cogitator and then just leave.
Yeah, well, that's what I was thinking. I was just gonna get the cogitator. I don't know if there's any guards in the front or anything.
Give me a awareness test.
Awareness.
If- Yep.
Leroy! Not you, buddy!
There are no guards in the front of the manor. Leroy, you notice more guards are coming out, and some of these are starting to line up shots at you.
Okay.
You and Zero.
Is there enough cars that we can use to move towards Moriarty's place? Which is the noble that I know.
There are a few cars in between.
I'm gonna use it as cover and I'm gonna start heading that way.
You just gonna run?
Yeah, fuck it. I'm not gonna sit here and keep getting shot out and fuck with this car that's
Okay.
just gonna get destroyed anyway.
Yeah. They will
Yeah.
take a shot at you.
That's fine. I'm full on sprinting, so they get a negative to that.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, I'm also full on sprinting, so I guess that'd be like a negative 30 then?
They take a minus 20. This is at 0. Oh my gosh, they hit you.
I'm a dodge.
Okay. I'm pretty sure they can't even hit Leroy.
I dodge.
Okay, yeah. For a brief moment, this razor hot, like silvery blast goes past, singes like your clothes, but doesn't hit you. They are moving up. You get to Moriarty's place. The guards do not look happy.
Shut up, let us in. Come on, hurry up, hurry up.
They sort of like move. There's two of them. They move in front of the door. They're both armed with combat shotguns. Yeah.
Look, asshole, just let me in. I'll pay you back in a bit. I'm good for it.
They glance at each other. One of them nods. They step aside.
I rush straight the fuck in. Oh,
Yeah.
come on.
Same.
At this point, I ditch my hood and stuff.
Yeah. Okay. You rush into the guardhouse. Through the manor. You can hear the sound of a rhino rumbling closer. You also hear yelling and shouting from outside the back of the manor. Where'd you go in the manor?
In Moriarty's place?
Mm-hmm.
Is there a garage?
There is a garage. You're in the sort of service garage. This is the servants'
Or
garage.
what kind
This
of
is,
vehicles do they have?
they have a truck and a Chimera.
Do you want to take the Chimera and just bust out?
Yeah, and get chased by Arbites? Yeah, no, I'll take my chance here.
You hear the rhinos stop outside. And there's a lot of yelling.
I go find Moriarty immediately. I know
Okay.
I know this entire house because I've been in here quite a few times. So I
Yep.
go find Leroy. Not Leroy, Moriarty.
You find Leroy. He's right next to you.
Leroy! Leroy, you gotta help me!
The answers
hide
aren't
me.
properly stats, so this is good. You're trying to outrun them. Yeah, so you run into the manor. You run to the Lord. He's in his study. As you were running upstairs, you glance out the window. You can see arbiters moving across the lawn.
Moriarty, buddy. I know you don't like me not wearing bags in your house on my feet.
What the hell are you doing here? Why are there gunshots?
That's Leroy's fault. The midget over there. That's his fault. I got caught up in some pretty nasty shit after I closed down that contract with you. Do me a favor and help me out here, and I owe you one. I'm good for it. You know I am.
Do you have any social skills which you can roll?
I have deceive and commerce.
Roll me commerce.
Do I get any positives since we used to be?
Oh wait, can I assist in this by saying, sir, I understand that we are imposing ourselves upon you quite a bit.
He literally points at you and just tells you to shut up.
Are people that could be very beneficial friends for you.
He literally points a finger and says, "Shut up, midget."
Yeah, I told you this guy was racist. I'm just gonna roll the fucking commerce.
Yeah, just roll commerce. He's like, no, actually, I'm just gonna turn you. No, I'm actually going to.
Can I assist though? Can I assist? Because I mean, I have all these social skills. Can I assist? Because my assist would have pushed it over.
Roll me commerce then.
Come on, Leroy, buddy.
Drum roll.
My boy!
He's like, look, I can try and stall them, but I can't give you shelter. It's the arbiters.
Is there anything you can do? Because if we just start running in, they're gonna see us.
Look, you just gonna have to bolt, because I can't stop them forever. They're the arbiters. Like, what am I meant to do?
Shit, fuck, the toxics aren't nearby, I don't think.
Nope.
Can we borrow one of your cars?
Sure, if you want to go out the back in the garage. He grins.
Fuck off, Moriarty. God damn it. Shit. I mean, thank you. Fuck. Leroy, what do you want to do here, buddy? We can start running or what?
He taps the button and is like, keep the arbiters occupied, please. I'll go deal with them momentarily. He then walks out the office.
Okay, so we can't stay here then. I don't know. Chimera, jumping over to the neighbor's house seemed to be the only option.
The group outside, if you want to try and sneak in the front, you're more than welcome to.
Sneak into the mansion itself?
No, he's talking to the other group.
Yeah.
Killian and them.
Yes, Raz, Killian, and the Sixes, if they want to, they can like try and sneak into the front of the manor to recover. Oh, and Spartan, sorry.
Oh, and get that cogitator in the bushes.
Yeah, there's no guards up front anymore. Honest.
Well, if there's really in basically some mess that's going on, I'll put on my arbiter's gear, or put off my the technomat cloak I was wearing as disguise, and basically casually moved through the bushes, recovered that cogitator.
You could even go into the manor and get the rest of the bugs like that.
Not so likely, but yeah, basically I found that thing out here. It's possibly related to all that stuff going on.
I just like the idea you just creep through the bushes and you're like, shh, I'm ambushing them. And the enforcer's like, okay. Not the enforcer, the guard's like, okay. Anyway, no, yeah, you manage to creep in just fine, grab the cogitator, and creep back out. Leroy and Sixes, Zero, what are you doing?
Would I know of any hidden compartments in this house?
No.
No? Shit.
You know the layout, but you don't know, like, where he hides. Like, you know the basic layout.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Like, he didn't like you. He's not going to hide you.
Yeah, I know. This is why I didn't ask for this guy to be one of my peers. I just remembered he was a thing in my backstory. Leroy, if we bolt outside, they're probably going to grab us. And if we go together, they're definitely going to get both of us. I can maybe... I don't think I can go back to jail. I've been in there once. They might just execute me. Buddy, you might have to take the hit for this one.
Yeah, if I'm gonna take a hit, I'm just gonna, like, take it as far as I can and try and, like, bail into, like, some water or something like that, or into an underhive if I get the chance.
Just into the
I'm not going to jail. I'm gonna get this Chimera. Do you want to get in it with me?
Is there any sewers nearby that I could get into?
You can probably try and get into the sewers.
I'll try to get into the sewers.
Sewers? We're going to the sewers.
That means getting into the street.
Yeah, they're in the front.
No, they're in the back.
They're in the back? Then we'll go to the front.
Yeah, they were following you.
Yeah, like, if they're in the back street, we'll go to the front street to do this.
Yes, I agree. Let's do that. Let's book it right now.
Okay. You book it out the front. As you move through the main hall, you do hear some yelling from the back, which is the enforcers. You run out into the street. You do see the Chimera. It's about 4 doors down now. 3 or 4 doors down.
If we run to it, they'll notice. I'm not going to compromise the team like that.
Okay.
I'm not going to do that. I'm going to get into the sewers.
Give me a strength test.
Both of us?
One of you.
Alright. Any modifiers on this?
Nope.
The multi-key help get into the sewer?
Nope.
We are too weak.
One can assist the other, though. That is true. But you're like... Zero like tries to move the manhole cover. Leroy's like, no, let me do it. Leroy tries to move the manhole cover. They are surprisingly heavy.
Alright, let's both do it at once this time. Together.
Okay.
I have the higher strength stat, so I'll take over the roll. Any modifiers?
Okay. You can have a +5.
God damn it. The one time we need glory.
Yeah.
Nope. Using my hearing, how much longer do we have stuck with this manhole?
Maybe a few seconds.
Start with the hand cannon.
Pry it open with the hand cannon!
Oh my gosh.
We're definitely gonna damage Six's hand cannon to get this fucking thing open. We're gonna use it as a lever.
You're gonna use the hand cannon as a lever? Oh my god, that's not even what I
would
thought.
my sniper rifle work? It's pretty long.
Do you want to damage your sniper rifle?
I want to not get in prison. I can get a new sniper rifle later.
Okay, I'll give you a +10 for that, so you can have a +15. This will be your last attempt. If you do not do it on this time, they will literally be on top of you and most likely open fire.
Okay, well, I have fate points. Can I use a fate point?
You may use a fate points if you wish.
Roll for it?
Hmm? Yeah, Zero can. You can spend a fate point, but I'll allow Zero to roll it.
Alright. You wanna use another fate point to give me a +10 on that?
I think he's out
I
of fate
want the
points.
last one to be like my get out of jail dodge something. You know what? Sure, yeah, I'll do it on there because we're fucked otherwise. Yeah, you get a +10, so +25
A
total.
+10 to not get in jail, you mean?
Yes! You open it.
I drop straight in.
Yeah, you drop straight in.
Same.
Yeah, Leroy, as you drop straight in, you hear a boom, and you see the edge of the manhole cover like knock slightly as an arbiter opens fire with a CDPG. You drop into the sewers. Which way do you run? Left or right? Now.
Did I have any information that made it any different to me?
Nope.
You have to pick
Also,
that one.
was there a manhole cover
Right.
by the?
Okay, Zero just bolts off. He doesn't even wait for you. This is the
Vote
like.
0, 'cause we might as
I'm
well.
if you're gonna be like, do I think? Like, I will just be continuing narrative. This is not
Never
a time
mind,
thinking. You've got to.
I just bolt along with 0. I just bolt.
Yeah. What is your movement speeds?
I've got a really high movement speed.
Agility. So
Are you looking for a run, full move? What are you looking for?
Run. If you're
24.
running. 24. Theodore.
So how do I determine that?
It's your agility bonus modified by your size.
I think it's like a -1 because of my size, and I have a 4 agility bonus.
So your half movement is 3. Your full movement is 6. Your charge is 9, and your run is 3 times 6, which I can't remember off the top of my head.
18.
Thank you. That is not how you do 3 times 6 in this. 18. So your run is 18. Unfortunately for you, the opposite is also 18. Do you?
Okay.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
If you want to stop and turn around, they might get an opportunity to shoot you.
Like, as I'm running, just randomly shoot behind me?
No. That is
Oh, then I just keep
that is a there is a talent called Hipfire, which is that.
Do you have hipfire?
Okay.
I'm running. Even if you stop, I'm still going. My street knowledge has kicked in. Somebody stops.
You know what I do have? I have a grapple kite.
You do have a grapple
Have it just fly right at the Arbiter's face and try and claw its eyes out.
Okay, you tell it to attack. Roll me attack.
Up real quick.
If you manage to land a hit on it, it will stun the Arbiter for a moment.
Hold on, I have to look it up because I don't know exactly what I have to roll for it. I've never used it before.
That's totally fine.
But as a weapon skill of 40,
No
doing
one of
like
us
an
has
all-out.
to
But no, I don't want it to do an all-out attack because I want it to just like be
It's doing a
around and
charge.
not get killed.
Yeah, it's doing a charge.
So,
Plus 20. So you're rolling under a 60.
weapon skill of 40.
You're rolling under a 70 actually if it's doing a standard.
Yeah.
So
But hey, what happened?
Hey.
there you go.
They're in a
There we
circle.
go.
Okay.
Yeah, you do stun it for a moment, but then he turns around and just shoots it with the cat piggy. It is enough to buy you time, but he does effectively knock out your grapple kite.
This whole time
Can the grapple kite try and dodge?
I'm doing this narratively, so he will the grapple kite will literally continue to fight until it gets an order to otherwise or is killed.
Sure, yeah. We'll have it do that.
Yeah, so it will just continue to fight. It is enough to allow you to escape.
Yeah, if Leroy ever stopped for a moment, I kept going, by the way. And once we're away, I head straight for Jezebel. From Jezebel, I know we can get back to the group, but I'm assuming we're gonna have to hide out for a little bit.
Yeah, getting into Jezebel through the sewers is not too hard.
Yeah, I go straight.
Get into one of her safe houses is not too hard, but you might be called in for a favor from her.
That's fine. I owe one. Moriarty, he can fuck himself. He doesn't know how to find me anymore. Lost that contact privilege. But if he does find me, I'm gonna have to do a big favor. I know. Damn it.
Yes, yes you are. And he might know how to get hold of you.
Note to self: try not to get found by Moriarty. Happy face.
Yeah, okay, and I think that is a very good place to end the session. I know it's a little earlier than normal, but...
Oof.
Yeah.
I knew the contacts would be helpful.
Sniper rifle,
Oh, yeah.
by the way.
Roll me a 1d10.
Who should and where?
You broke the sniper rifle.
I still have the pieces.
Yeah, but unfortunately using it as a pry bar like that's kind of properly ruined it.
Yeah,
Is it just the barrel that's like really fucked up?
Yeah, it is the barrel that's really screwed up. It's
Get that shit compact. There you go.
It'll be a -20 trade armor to repair it. Extended test.
I still will. It has sentimental value to me.
Yeah, no, that's totally fine. It can be repaired, but it's obviously you can't use it until it is repaired.
Yeah, I understand that.
Unless you want it to blow up.
Yeah, that's true. You could shoot yourself with it.
Survived for one mission.
Shooting with a bent barrel is a perfect way to improvise a grenade.
Yes. So yeah, I know it's a little early, but I don't feel like there's anything else anyone really wants to do, is there?
Could they look at the data on the personal cogitator?
Yes, they could.
We will do, but that's something we do when we're back at base, not while everything is in a huge mess.
Mm-hmm. You look for the cogitator. There is a number of meetings and such things. It doesn't appear to have kept his personal journal on here. It's more like a planner, you know, meetings, this, that, and the other. There is a few little things which catch your eye, which I will let you know between sessions because I don't have them written down because I wasn't expecting you to do this. Is there anything else anyone wants to do?
Vote real quick.
Yeah, the voting XP now, boys.
Yeah. So what we did achieve this session. We recovered a super rare stasis box and worked out it was used to hold discordant. We also worked out that the discordant is probably working with Wellsworth, or the other way around. We managed to recover Wellsworth's personal cogitator, no matter how useful it is. We also managed to recover some of the bugs we placed on him. And we caused a massive riot in the Noble District.
That doesn't give you XP.
I know, but it's still an achievement.
About escaping from the police successfully.
That also doesn't give you XP because you shouldn't have been in that situation to begin with.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's like I shoot myself in the foot and then I get experience for recovering my foot after I shot it.
Yeah, going after that safe was probably a real bad idea.
That was your idea! You told me to do that!
I let you know it was there.
You're like, oh, you're not gonna do that? That was clearly...
I was surprised! I was asking, like, you were like, is there any hidden safes? And he was like, oh, there's a safe! I was like, you're not gonna hit the safe?
I said, there's no hidden safes, but there is a normal safe. As in, it's not in, it's in the
right.
I'm gonna say that's a 50-50 you and me thing then.
Yeah. With the safe, you probably screwed yourself over with the reroll. So 1 degree of failure probably wouldn't have triggered the alarm.
Oh no, it
just
would've.
You can't get it open. It would have.
That thing is very temperamentally triggered.
Okay.
I mean, getting it open, but like succeeding barely might have triggered the alarm.
Yeah, it probably had like the key probably has like a little fucking data chip in it that lets it know, like, oh hey, yeah, the guy that's supposed to open it has opened it. That's probably what happened.
Alright, so who are we voting?
Yeah.
I vote Raz because of that hammer hand thing.
250 XP for this session.
I will vote Laroy for this one.
Oh, come on, Deadlight. One more 50 XP, please. Don't give us odd numbers.
You spent so much time dicking around at the start.
Yeah.
Like, you spent so much time, it was ridiculous. Like, you weren't letting me talk and explain things. You were like, oh, we want to, like, do all this stuff, and as, like, Gray had the right idea. It's like, how close can we get the Chimera?
Yeah.
As opposed to, like, oh, yes, now we call it an airstrike. To level the motorway. To...
Look, you can hire a helicopter in modern times.
Yes, but you're in the Underhive.
This is
and
true.
Also, that would have been really flipping obvious when they were trying to be subtle.
Yeah.
What's this vote thing?
So at the end of each of my sessions, my players are allowed to vote for the person they believe they did that stood out the most for whatever reason they like.
I vote Leroy.
Damn it! Why do I get no votes?
I vote for Zero for helping me out, and it was a good time running from the cops.
Did anyone vote for the same person twice? I don't think they did.
There's 2 Leroys. There's a Raz.
Is there 2 Leroys?
And there's a Killian.
Raz and Killian.
And I voted for Zero, so.
And me. Who do you vote for, Spartan?
Killian.
Oh.
So one,
I already
okay,
voted for Killian. I'd vote for myself for finding out all the medical gear, but you know,
You can't vote for
I can't vote for myself.
Otherwise, everyone would just vote for themselves every week, and it just.
The Pirate Council.
So I forgot who voted for who. Because I was trying to sort something else out. And
Gray's voted, Spartan's voted, I've voted, Theodore voted. I'm not sure on Harrison or Ryaz, so those are the 2 I don't know.
I have not voted.
Anyone who doesn't vote counts toward Blorg for finding all that medical gear.
Shut up, Spartan.
I mean, honestly, the last 2.5 hours, I haven't done shit because it was all fucking Theodore and Zero.
yeah, they took
They took up like a third of the entire session, so it's like I didn't get a third of role playing.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. It's just like there was nothing I could do about that, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Because they snuck in and then they were like actually doing stealthy things, as opposed to Dio was like, I now turn around and leave.
Well, what else was I going to do? I'm not going to start a fight with the tech priest.
I thought you were.
I was ready to go.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just saying that out of like all the votes, I feel this is like the most unfair one, considering that 2 of the players got like 3/4 of the RP time.
This is why I'm against party splitting, but
It made sense.
it made sense in your
I honestly thought we were gonna have an easier time thing because I thought Harrison was gonna be a little bit more like, no, we need to check things.
Yeah.
I didn't expect Harrison to just like, oh shit, they might know, let's leave. I didn't expect Harrison to be sensible for one time in his life.
And like, I'm cutting the session off because I don't know what else to do for like half an hour. But like, you spent like an hour dicking around with boxes.
Yeah.
Because everyone couldn't wait 2 seconds and listen to me.
Well, also, I had assumed that there would be something else there, like that we weren't just picking up a box. There was something more to that.
From the way you described it, I thought it was a puzzle of how to get the box out of the room.
No, you just like this is the thing. You guys don't let me finish and like ask logical questions.
Oh no, from your description, it sounded like
Yeah,
there was a thin ledge after the loading doors and then a void. So my immediate assumption was they use aircraft to lift the cargo in and out.
No.
There was a ledge, an alleyway.
He didn't say it was an alleyway, he said it was a ledge. Ledges don't go places.
They got the box in that way. It's just not big enough for a chimera. That's what he said.
Yeah. I never said anything about the box.
That's why I
not-
assumed aircraft, because
Yeah, like
how else do you get it in like that?
yeah.
It
there
was
a
It was big enough for a forklift or whatever you have.
It
was-
Just not for a tank.
I will say there was meant to be more there when you didn't go after the gun runners first. It was like that's what like the reason why that's a cold lead is because you went off the gun runners.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is your own fault. It was like that was a hot lead 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Because Harrison was like, "Oh yeah, by the way, I take a week recovering." I was
Yeah.
gonna say it was only 2 or 3 days, but then it was like, no, I do cybernetic implants and not tell a GM. So
But it's also like, it was 5 critical damage, that's weeks of healing.
yeah, I generally
There's no way around it.
whenever I said you've taken critical damage, okay, now it's weeks of healing.
I mean, that's what it's supposed to be.
I generally house roll it for only a few days, so the story can continue narratively.
There's
But like,
two-
because you did that, that is partly on your fault. Like, I did say repeatedly, let me know of you're buying your upgrades, because I might say no. Because I don't want someone to turn around and say, right, now I just buy a force weapon. It's like, what?
Yeah, they're not going to be able to buy a force weapon. Those things are extremely rare.
But they might. Like, that's what I'm saying to you. I want to know what you're buying so I can actually say yes or no. Like, it's not a case of just, oh yeah, because I can guess it, I will. I've got to say yes or no, because there's some things that are going to be there, narratively rarer, because of XYZ.
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 Yeah.
See, ZZ, same thing.
No, one is horrible.
Yes.
Wrong.
Shush.
Besides, it was only 5 days. That's not a week.
So who won the vote?
It's a
Killian
three-way
got
tie.
2. Yeah, Killian got 2, Leroy got 2, and Zero got 2. So they each get 50 XP. But yes,
Damn it.
Yeah.
people, yeah. Don't always, like, a lot of that first scene was people jumping in over and over and over again, so no one was actually listening to what I was saying. Because I said, yes, the purple box is a forklift. No one got that.
I didn't hear you say that the first time.
I also didn't hear you say that.
Yeah.
Because everyone kept wanting to do their own bits at the same time. So
The other thing is,
that is my feedback to you guys. You've got to let me explain the scene for each person.
the other thing is, the box was literally as large as the ledge. I was like, oh, there's no that thing's getting in on a vehicle. It's the size of the ledge.
So, but yeah, like, I literally said, yeah, yes to Grey, there's actually an edge of the building, and then you immediately jumped in with the air support.
Yeah, because I was like,
Like,
okay, there's a ledge.
Before it But no, Dio, this is what I'm saying. I told Grey there's an edge of the building which you can get the Chimera to, and then you were like, right, let's get an airlift. So, I'm not saying it's all. I'm not saying it's all. It might be my fault for not making things clearer, but you know, if there's so many people here, you've got to all be a bit courteous and, like, you know, if you've got.
It was a fun session either
Yeah,
way.
it was fun, but, like, you've got to be able to, you know, like, okay, we're all working on this problem. Let's all work on this problem. Not, oh, let's all do our own problem at the same time, because then it's just gonna feel rubbish for me.
Seems like one of the issues. Perhaps you have maybe too many players in one
Yes. Yeah, I feel like I have too many players. So
I have to go, but can I get like an in-character briefing at the Grasswell Monitor later?
sure.
Because the whole session I had absolutely no idea.
Yeah, sorry, it's kind of like you've kept building your character all day, so I hadn't had really proper time to brief you properly.
Yeah.
Like, I can't brief you if you're trying to build your character. It's like, because you kept going on about doing, like, 7 things at the same time. Like, you want to... Your character wants to be good at combat, be good at knowledge, and be a psyker. There's no way to do that. I literally said you're just going to have to accept it and compromise.
I did.
Yeah, like, my character's terrible at combat. The only thing my character has in combat is inescapable attack.
Anyway, I'm going to end the stream because I need a break.
Yeah.